The Willow Games are one of the biggest arcanist events of the year, but people say that the delegate for the UK has...
A physical impairment, yes. The notorious fog hag.
You're in London. Can you share the news from the inside?
The talk around town is...
She lives in a dark, gloomy house and curses everyone who dares go near.
Go ahead, play on the grass. What could go wrong?
It's the hag's curse! Run!
Curse?
Some say she's a vampire.
Your blood.
He wants my blood!
I mean, we need to stop the bleeding.
I even heard that she pulled a whole telephone box right out of the ground.
Huh? It's the hag! She did it!
That's just ridiculous.
She keeps critters, eats snails,
and controls the black fog. She's housebound, yet somehow the rumors never stop.
Housebound? But her profile says she was once a gifted floor ritualist. But 10 years ago, she had an accident that ruined her career. She's all but disappeared since then.
But she just won the London qualifiers. She must have trained relentlessly these past years. The results of her blood, sweat, and tears were clear to see on the floor. I don't believe I ever met this fog hag. No, the lady I met, Miss Charlotte O'Hagan, isn't a hag, but the winner of floor ritual at the London qualifiers. Thinking of her, I'm reminded of a quote. The world is a fine place and worth the fighting for. I suppose Miss Willow would at least agree with the second half.
The Apiron believes everything can be translated into numbers. People are special here. And 37, among all, is the most special one. She can see the numbers that are the essence of everything.
The tangent between the Stone of Truth and the Sun is perfect today. I'm sure jumping up the stairs in the order of 1, 1, 2, 3 will bring me good luck.
The world of matter is not something of her concern. 37. What happened to you?
Do I have something on my face? Oh, I tripped over my hair in the forest. It's okay. They're just fragments of matters.
Seeking the truth is the only thing that matters to her.
Anyway, Sophia, I came up with a brilliant formula for the coastline's fractal dimension. Let me show you. Oh!
I think I forgot to brush your hair.
Thank you. The next orator is 37, our smallest irregular prime, and the brightest star of Hermes.
She is the genius kissed by the god of truth. We believe in truth, while she is like truth itself. Beautiful, dazzling, but cold.
Secrets you'd like to share with the audience?
Well, actually, there are no secrets. My mind was completely blank. just focused on boxing. And then I was surrounded by darkness, seeing nothing but a flame in front of me. I have to grab that most dazzling spot. That was the only thing on my mind. That's when my arms were full of strength. So I aimed and punched.
Okay, that's the secret. Mom, tell us something about Badia.
Flemmy works very hard. Sometimes she even falls asleep with a mouthful of sandwich. Winning or not, I just want her to be happy and healthy.
Wasn't healthy. It's just my throat. No. Mom never told me we're descendants of the Red Dragon.
Flammy, it's jogging time. Hurry up.
Oh no, it's getting late. Oh. Oh?
Stop there. Drop your weapon and come with me.
Who are you? What weapon? I don't have a weapon.
You've got 3 seconds. 3.
No! Wait!
2.
You got the wrong guy!
1.
Mercenary? You seem more like a troublemaker to me. You solve all your problems with that gun of yours? We've had quite enough of you. Even if he did do what you say
He's a kidnapper. A pro. Expert at disguising himself.
Listen, Argus, I know you've done jobs here and there, but this is an official case.
The evidence never lies, officer. And there ain't no one who can find it better than me. People scam and cheat, but the traces they leave behind, they say nothing but the truth. Some decent countermeasures. Interesting. Never second guess, never overthink. Always get the drop on the target. You've got 3 seconds.
No! Wait!
3.
You got the wrong guy!
2. He's got backup. You know what to do.
Texas Police Department. Yes? What? Understood. You were right. His partner sold him out. Your job here is done.
Told you I've always finished a job. Well, all but one. The farmer's daughter is still missing.
Cold, white lamps, and lies like a slow-moving river, barred with silver and black. The world they described in newspapers and poems is quite different from what I've imagined.
Sonetto, do you like the world out there?
No, I'm just being curious. We should not pay too much attention to affairs irrelevant to our missions. Sustaining peace and promoting the welfare of mankind are the purposes we should focus on as Foundation members, and also the reason why we have practiced arcane skills day after day.
You remember their teachings well. Here we are.
Timekeeper, we have arrived 59 minutes and 33 seconds earlier than expected.
That gives us some time to chill out. The stars tonight are fascinating.
The stars? The stars sparkling in the sky, the evening breeze blowing through the strolling crowd. Do they also have a purpose to fulfill?
Okay. Okay. Oops. All right. Hey, TT, welcome in, welcome in. Today is old as 365 days old in CN server. Oh, it's been a year since is old on China. That's crazy, actually. What the heck? I didn't realize it had been that long. Because it's old as 1.7, right? Yeah. Okay. We're doing London Dawning. Hopefully we finish it tonight. I would like that very much. What's popping? Also, am I banned here? Why would you be? Oh, hi, Chip. Yeah, Chip, you are banned forever. Always. Always. No, welcome in, Chip. How are you? Hey, Mask, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, no, I took a nap before this, which is why this thing is kind of late. Later than usual. But, it's not, it hasn't helped that much, I'll be honest. But that's fine. Alright, see, alright. Damn, Chip. I don't want to do this right now, okay. We'll fix these fucking birds later. That's the only thing about this mode that still annoys me, that you have to manually do this thing. This thing. Alright. I don't think there's anything we need. Oh, actually, let me clear out this thing first and then we can get started.
Which of these darlings shall we attend to first? Do have a little faith in me, Master.
I can't get carbuncles. I mean, I've only gotten like 4 naturally so far, and I've been doing this pretty frequently, like regularly. So yeah, carbuncles are kind of annoying if you can't get like the first one. I found 4 animations. I found 4 animations about 2.3, and I think those are all really. Well, I mean, at least there's some. At least some exist, right? Yeah, my throat's been feeling all fucky since yesterday, or day before actually. I was hoping it'd get better, but apparently not. I think it's just the weather changing. It always happens. I gave up on the Critter Wilderness stuff. It's way too slow for me. I especially hate the 6+. Yeah, that's honestly, yeah. That's the only thing that still bothers me. Like everything else, I'm pretty much okay with, because once you're established, you're fine. But the stupid training animation, man, that thing's annoying as hell. I got none. Yeah, though, getting them is so BRB by dogs made a huge mess. Oh god. Oh no. Good luck with the dogs, Chip. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Can I collect my reward? Wait, let me see what I can buy right now real quick. So far, I'm trying to remember what happened so far. We have, I think, convinced Willow to maybe not be so cold. No, we're never going to convince her of that. Oh shit, I still have to buy this thing actually. All I have to do is get 1 mutant and I'm 100% done. Oh really, which mutant do you still need? I think the black smog is getting to apparent actually though. Yeah, I don't know what it is, man. Like, I don't usually get sick, it's just my throat too. It's not like I'm feeling bad at all. Pulled Willow in only 20 pull. That's a good pull. Were you close to pity, or was that actually like really early in? Alright. Let's start. Clang clang. Look, we're gonna get Lucy. The relentless toil, all for the sake of their eyes. At least I'll have to get 1 more excellent critter and I'm done with the achievements. Excellent is just what, triple S's across the board, right? Is that what the requirement was?
Out of the way! Out of the way! I found the perfect component for Mr. Fogg's machine!
Oh, that's right, and Mr. Fogg is, making his little shit. The boy darts through the bustling alley, slipping between the hats and the smog, and landing among the crowd at the corner of the square. Tripodero. Getting, notion about half the size of person is at the center of everyone's attention. The crowd members whisper to each other in excited tones. Getting the, mutants for the high star ones is so annoying, man. Just because they cost like 10 every time, it's so dumb. Hello, Pedro, welcome in. We're just getting started.
This allows us to analyze the composition.
Nope, I don't think anything was raw. That's perfect. That's amazing. So are you planning to roll for, butter page then? He lifts his head above the crowd, his voice cutting through the chatter.
If the color of the filter paper meets that of the pollution step, it will determine that the air is polluted and start working automatically. Let me show you.
Heads turn as the crowd stares intently at the measuring tool in Mr. Fogg's hand.
Excuse me! Oi! Mr. Fogg, look! I found a glass stopper! It's the one you were looking for, right?
Stopper in hand, Randy eagerly pushes through the crowd towards Mr. Fogg.
Oh, you found it. Yes, that's exactly what I need.
That's exactly what I need. He gratefully takes the stopper.
Your attention, please. This glass stopper is one of the core components of this machine, which can harness the power of the sun to purify the air. Of course, this is only one component of many.
Are you done talking? We've given you everything you need. Where's our purification machine?
Why is it always Will? This fucking guy has been an asshole this entire time. I remember him from last time. He's a dick. Discontent and suspicion start to surface among the crowd.
No need to worry, folks. Believe me, there is no one who wants this purification machine to work more than I. So, I've been doing some experiments.
Arthur! Maid!
Here!
Mr. Fogg looks across the crowd, his eyes bright with intent, prompting the crowd to part a path along the line of his gaze. Grimly, 2 Theri and 3 dock workers appear at the end of the path. They're hauling a cart carrying a heavy machine.
Forgive me for not helping move it. I'm afraid I'm handless and horseless. I can't do a thing.
How does Brimley do anything, honestly?
What the bloody hell is that? Some kind of mechanical freak?
Jesus. Will, just shut up.
Not to worry, Brimley. Now, folks, take a look at this. Thanks to your generous donations, my experiments on smoke removal have finally come to fruition.
You know what? A pull's a pull.
Introducing the London Air Pollution Auto-Detecting Purifier Mark II.
The story messed me up quite good. Well, yeah, when we got like Willow's backstory with like her at the lake and stuff. Oh my god, man, that was such a. Oh my god. It's lungs. He made lungs.
The current model can only operate for 3 hours at a time. But I'll continue to improve its performance before the qualifiers begin. It's estimated to last a whole day by then. Wonderful!
Lost on Lopero with 0 pity. Yeah. You know what? A loss, if you mean by like you got a 6-star, that's at 0 pity 6-star, I'll take it. That's good too. Fuck it.
Goodness. I can't remember the last time I saw the sun and breathed fresh air. I feel as though I've been rotting.
Bro built literal lung, he actually did, yeah. Mechanical lungs. I'm telling you, man, with all the missing limbs and like random organs that we get, we can just make a full person at this point. Hey, look, it's me. Look. Oh no, she got an away
that
limit.
Sweet smile of yours, doll.
I missed the rocket celebration. Brilliantly takes a moment, but very. Who was standing silently off to one side. There is more to come.
I think I'm inspired somehow. I've always felt like a bit of an outsider in London, but this festive atmosphere makes me feel a sense of belonging.
I totally understand.
Though
I awakened in London, my true home is the land down under, thousands of miles from here. In some ways, I'm an immigrant. This sense of belonging is a treasure.
Once you know that it's what this machine really is, this shapes. Jesus Christ, hang on. Its shape is a lot more sensible than it looks. Okay. Yeah. I imagine... Is he making a person? Is he just making a dude? And also, how does this work exactly? Why, if he awakened in London, why does he have an Australian accent? What determines the ethnicity here? I want my air purifier to look like this. It would be kind of cool, just like a novelty air purifier, like something they sell on the... Actually, that would be a really cool merch thing for them. Like an air purifier style to look like the lungs. Oh, look, it's found it. Hey, I haven't seen this outfit yet. The red. Inside the sleepy car, the radio broadcasts a variety of live updates.
Yes, as an East London resident, my chest swelled with pride when I learned that the Uluru qualifiers would be held here. I couldn't wait to see what would happen.
That doesn't sound very happy.
That's your 9th sneeze since we got here.
Don't blame me. I didn't even want to come. The Uluru committee ignored my application to stay at the Australian headquarters.
I mean, he just said he was born...
Willing to come
Wait,
to
did I misread that?
all this smog in the air.
He awakened in London, though, right? So why does he have an Australian accent?
They didn't have much choice either, mate. The Foundation's been preparing for the qualifiers in London for ages. We'll suffer huge financial losses if it's cancelled.
I hate the modern day minimalism. I want some steampunk stuff like that machine. It would look really cool, like just as a set piece or something. It looks
Someone
cool,
has to make the trip to decide whether we should cut our losses or continue to throw money at it. You must have done something to be the lucky one who has to do the job.
Holy!
Oh, did they hit another kid? The car screeches to a halt as a group of city critters scurry by the front bumper. As the shuffling subsides, the engine revs up again. But the hat is from Australia. Oh! Oh, that's what you mean. Like, the hat is physically... Okay, I get it. I get you. I understand. It was created there. Right. I understand. I get it. Oh, jeez.
I do apologize. These little monsters are all over the streets these days.
These little monsters.
He sounds so calm. You'd think he was just talking about stray cats. You have to admire the stoicism of the Brits, especially in the face of all this. Honestly, this environment's totally unsuitable for any kind of outdoor activity.
Foundation member says nothing, quietly jotting something down in a notebook.
Hey, what are you doing?
Making note of the crash that almost happened. These records will be used to decide if the qualifiers should be cancelled. Someone has to be the doer, since we already have a whiner on the team, eh?
Aye. With a sidelong glance at the scenery beyond the window, the man under the mask exhales softly.
Look at all the decorations and posters. So much preparation for an event that won't even be held.
I'm surprised they even want to hold the qualifiers, given the situation.
A gentle silence fills the car, its clarity as soft and blurred as the yellowish smog outside. The bowler hat is so dapper on that Foundation guy. It fits a lot better, I think. Like, before we'd have them without the hat, and it's just the hair, and I don't think that fits the mask quite as well. Like here, I don't know. I feel like having something on top would probably suit the entire aesthetic a little bit more.
Anyway, let's make it quick. And
Unless it's like Razor's mask, which is like elevated above the face on its own, then that one also kind of looks good.
Let me see. We need 2 things. Evidence that proves the environment isn't suitable for holding the qualifiers, and the profiles of all the participating athletes. Then we can go home.
Sounds like they're just trying to make things not happen regardless.
Next, the changes made to Cross Street. Let's see what the local community has done to prepare for the upcoming event.
The driver reaches a trembling hand to the radio and quietly turns the volume knob to its minimum. On the busy street, a crowd gathers around Mr. Fogg and his purification machine. After some further iteration, its performance has greatly improved. Beside the device, the sign originally reading London Air Pollution Auto Detecting Purifier Mark II now reads Mark III, thanks to a single additional brushstroke.
3, 2, 1.
Start. He pushes the red button on the machine. The contraption, pieced together from household goods, has a glass container housing a solid metal mechanical lung purifier. comes to life with a deep rumble. Bit by bit, the yellow smog hanging in the air is inhaled by its gaping vent. Wow, woohoo! Eyes wide with wonder, the people watch as the world around them gradually turns clearer.
Wow! Look, Dad! Are those clouds in the sky? They're so white and fluffy!
Yes, so fresh. I've never felt anything like it.
Wow.
Hey, I can even see Keaton's store 50 yards from here. Hello! See, Keaton's waving back!
50 yards? They couldn't see 50 yards away in the smog. That's insane. A wave of joy ripples through the crowd as they erupt into excited conversation. Tooth Fairy watches Mr. Fogg. He's staring upward, and there is no celebration from him, only a quiet contemplation. Oh look, see, it's me, right there. See? See? Right there.
The first
Hey,
week
paying
is
through.
for planning,
Hey, Frank,
the
how are you?
second for
Welcome in,
execution,
welcome in.
and the last for delivery and paperwork. Looks like you've completed the tasks as scheduled.
Scheduled.
Are you relieved?
I'm good. I took a bit of a nap before this, so I'm feeling okay. Mr. Fogg stands there, still staring at the blue sky above.
Miss Tooth Fairy. The sun is so golden and warm.
Don't mind him. He's all over the place after working non-stop for the last few weeks. He's just trying to say he's happy, that's all.
I mean, you gotta admire the guy, right? Like, he comes in and he's just doing what he can to make everything work out, even if he's kind of an idiot, you know?
Me? The ranger soul inside me has always wanted to gallop beneath the blazing sun. Yahoo!
Brimley charges forward, gliding merrily above the heads of those around him. The new game mode is held Reveries or the auto chess one. Tooth Fairy watches with a gentle smile, then something catching the corner of her eye.
Hmm? A
Yeah?
critter?
Critter?
No. Is that the black fog? What's it doing here?
Uh-oh. Guided by the traces of arcane energy, she takes a few steps over to the corner. Rain? Oh yes, I have seen things. In Discord about it. A faint, shadowy haze momentarily clouds her vision, vanishing just as suddenly as it came.
I thought the black fog was a result of the increased density of regular smog in the air, but it seems I was wrong. Mr. Fogg's machine has cleaned up the smog around us, but the black fog's still here, and it's getting thicker. At least now, without the smog covering its trail, I can sense its movements more clearly.
I just gave up on it. Is it really that hard? Holy shit. I back what I missed so far and what else what node. We're still on the first node of the night, which is 11. But I think we're towards the end of that. Wait, let me see. How long has this node been? Holy shit. Hang on. Let's see. 541. It's now 5. Oh wow, these are long nodes. And also, her nostrils sting as she enters the trail of the black fog. Oh no. Doing her best to wave it off with her hand, she continues to follow the trail of the enigmatic presence. Something tiny and black seems to shudder in a corner deep within the alley.
What's that?
There are 20 chapters, yeah. When these 3 teams are fully completed, I barely have 1.5. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Holy shit. I got to 180, I couldn't get any further. I like everybody's, all the recent endgame modes have been too easy. This is actually challenging. 20 hours. Oh, it's not very hard to complete, but rain is very tedious. I don't know. Good, man. I'll give it a go after this if we finish this event early enough. The black creature springs into motion, vanishing from her sight in the blink of an eye. Huh? Now it doesn't feel like the time to focus on that little dark lump.
The smog's back.
The smog's back. Honestly, I'm kind of stoked that we have more in-game content that requires more characters. Like, I know it sucks if you don't have that many build, but having a bunch that you never use kind of doesn't feel great either. The smog rolls back in, but this time it has taken on a thick, blackened quality, and it's accompanied by a handful of unexpected intruders.
I did hear that these little things tend to gather in the quiet
Quite a
alleys
bit
of
question here on this event, such as, is Brimley the same one that's floating? Yes, Brimley should be Slouch Hat from Allure 1. And I believe this event should be taking place prior to Uluru 1. Like, this is, it seems this is taking place significantly in the past. I'm assuming around 4th or 5th storm. Destroth makes good guides on it. I'll have to check out Destroth. I haven't heard of them yet. I did hear that these little things tend together and they kind of Sage got to a stage with a bunch of Manus Triangle guys and that heal after each turn use their ults. Oh god. No. Please. Alright, what am I waiting for? Come on. Did it freeze? God damn it. Okay. My internet okay? What is the issue? My internet's fine. I think I'm gonna have to restart the game, aren't I? That's annoying. Right. Where are we starting? Play. Damn, man. That's annoying. I just beat that level 20 minutes ago. I used 37 J Necrologist to counter them to death. Oh, that feels like it will work, yeah. Yes, Mr. Fogg is a bit related to Olive Fogg. Mr. Fogg should be his father. Yeah.
The puppy is delighted by your
visit. I don't want to skip through this entire story again. That's fine. Let's do it. Alright. We're zooming. Why am I fighting? No. It's not what I want. Brother. Okay, I guess we have to do the fight first then. Fucking hell.
May the flow take their souls to the sea in the north.
Or was it the end of the story? Is that why it froze up? Oh, we'll go back and check.
Right. This book or this one?
Until the torch.
Because I can imagine doing that without 37 or J at the very least. AoE and just constant ult and heals. That sounds so dumb. Oh wait, that's when you bring Eternity and then stop heals. Yeah. Finally, a use for Nasty Wound.
This book or this one?
I really like this soundtrack, man. And I can't build Necro. I built Necro a long time ago. Damn. Necro doesn't actually have any utility aside from her ult, right? Like her, I don't think her skills are that great.
At the first opportunity.
She can't make out where they went through the thickness of the smog.
I knew it.
Knew it. Slightly fatigued, she pauses to tidy up her hair.
But
I'm gonna assume where it froze is we found a bunch of critters and now we're fighting them, so I'm not gonna bother going back to that. I've been using Necron Series of Deaths in case of emergencies. That's a good call, actually. Especially since you get so many free slots anyways. Like, free recruitments, I mean. Like, at that point, you might as well just bring her along. Old wood. Quick, get out there before the cakes sell out.
Knock knock. Which would make the world a better place? Art or a heart of gold? Neither. The little knocker-upper Flutterpage will.
This child. Flutterpage knocks on Willow's back door, but she receives no answer.
Where's Miss Willow? She should be warming up by now.
She walks a short loop around the perimeter of the house. I'm back. Welcome back, Frank. Welcome back.
Miss Willow? Miss Willow!
Miss Willow. Silence.
Knock knock. Don't jump to conclusions. Mr. Wind will tell you the truth.
A gust of wind picks Flutterpage up, raising her high in the air. She sways as she glides in through an open window. To be honest, I don't really have any reasons to continue this mode since I don't need any other Euphorias. So is the mode only for Euphoria materials? Are there any other rewards?
The treasure chest too. Miss Willow? Miss Willow? Miss Willow? What are you doing over there?
I know that. In a dark corner, Willow stands silently before a peculiar object. She senses Flutterpage, but doesn't turn her head.
You're early. Why am I not surprised? You're about as patient as a dog waiting for his dinner.
I thought you'd start practicing as soon as you woke up. What you doing in this corner?
So Willow softly rests her hand upon the item before her.
Come take a look at this. I wonder if it still works.
She has a dispel. Oh, okay. So she's not. She actually has a little bit of utility then, huh? The fuck is this thing? Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. The peculiar item sits still.
What a strange thing. What is it?
It's a sort of instrument called the didgeridoo.
Didgeridoo.
Come give it a try. First.
If there's a hole, yeah. There you go, Chip.
Like
you got
this.
it. You still get those orange drops. Oh, okay. So there's actually like other rewards as well. Butter Page, imitating Willow, lays her hand on the didgeridoo.
Okay. Then what?
I'll teach you how to play it.
Didgeridoo. Actual thing. No, just didgeridoo. What? Why are we fighting? What the heck?
Program activated.
Bro. What is this mechanic now? God damn. I'm gonna assume it's not important.
You want to play.
Wood? It is wood, yeah, you're right. Okay.
Okay.
No. Use your arcane skill. Not to use your words, but to harmonize with it. Observe it. Comprehend it. And then you can control it.
Fixed at 1, dies on attack with rank 2 intimidation. Well, that's an interesting mechanic. Okay, so we want to hit it. So this one will die with a rank 1 incantation, so let's do that first.
Loading. Charging.
Do Anjo's follow-ups count as rank 2 or rank 1?
Allow me.
You say that Willow has the morning wood actually though. You're no, entirely correct, yeah. You're right. Oh right, Lucy's automatic too.
It made a sound. Did you hear that?
Let me show you how it's done.
Loading.
Perfectly understood.
Is this a firefly?
And a dark embrace.
Eliminate target.
Easy busy.
Now, to preserve this memory in our dreams.
It's beautiful. Like raindrops pattering on tree leaves.
Alright, that did not sound like raindrops. It took you 2 rounds, it took it like 4. I took it like 4. I mean, I think Lucy's kind of a cheat code, because she automatically does a rank 2 follow-up anyways, right? Willow gently puts Flutter Page's hand aside before resting her own hand on it again.
Why's it gone quiet all of a sudden?
It's broken.
Oh.
What? I didn't break it.
And yes,
Did
poison
I?
makes this fight much easier. Does poison just do like the regular damage?
No. It's been broken for a long time.
Well, judging by the look of it, it must be old. It's got mildew all over.
Mildew all over.
This instrument is crucial to every floor ritualist. You see, we're not just dancers, but music makers, using our arcane skills to play the didgeridoo.
Little did I know Lucy's
while we
follow-up was
dance.
considered to start. Yeah, that's actually pretty convenient, honestly. It's also why she works with Mercuria, because I'm pretty sure Mercuria counts the follow-up as for her stacks.
Don't worry, Miss Willow. I know broken things ain't always easy to fix, but we can start with the easy part. Why don't we wipe off the dust first?
Oh. Flutter Page picks up a loose piece of paper and moves to wipe the dust from the didgeridoo.
Huh? Is this the athlete registration form for the qualifiers?
Athlete registration form?
Oh.
The girl blinks, her hair jutting out in every direction. She pauses for a moment as she slowly reads the paper.
And look, you ain't submitted it. Why not?
Okay, so is Flutter going to be the one to submit it without Willow knowing? I feel like that's what we're going
still
on.
time, isn't there?
No! You already missed the window! Blimey! We've got to do something about this. Oh, that's right. Mr. Fogg said that 2 officers from the Australian headquarters would arrive in London today. I think we can ask them to pull the... What was the word?
This hack. Oh no. Willow doesn't respond.
Anyway, we need to get a move on. I'll pull you up.
Flutterpage tugs desperately at Willow, who steadfastly holds her ground, leaving them at an impasse. Willow is so me. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Like, not wanting to try because you feel like it's just gonna... There's no point. Right?
Flutterpage, maybe it's time to give up.
Flutterpage turns her head.
Give up? What do you mean, give up? I don't understand. Ain't this the Uluru Games we've been talking about for ages? Think of all the effort you've made. You didn't jump up and down in the garden over and over again to dust it, did you? You're an athlete, not a feather duster. And you finished that move!
The 2.5 turn with free leg backwards and upwards, wand throw and catch.
Yeah, that one!
What is it with Arcanus
How
and
can you
naming
just
things,
give
man?
up?
Oh, please. Don't look at me like that. Yes, I've always dreamt of completing this element. No one knows better than I how much this means to me.
Then why are you...
I don't want to talk about it.
Willow lowers her head.
You should leave. I need to see what I can do to fix the didgeridoo. Don't forget to close the door behind you.
Flutterpage stands frozen, staring at Willow for what feels like forever, before pouting angrily and crouching down, her arms firmly crossed.
I ain't leaving!
I ain't leaving.
I'm angry!
Screenshot that real quick. Unsure of what to say, Willow lets the moment hang awkwardly in the air. Beneath the painting of the Irish countryside, one stands and the other squats, the grandfather clock marking each passing second with its steady tick. Eventually, Willow lightly taps Flutterpage on the head with her finger.
Don't be upset. It's not that serious.
Angry Page. Flutterpage continues to stare at the floor, shaking her head forcefully.
I talked to Miss Bartley yesterday.
You didn't.
You didn't. Flutterpage stands up.
Yeah, I challenged her on your behalf with a letter.
Also, it was her own thing, damn. I didn't know she could write.
She only visited me so she could show off all the titles she's won. She's not the first to come just to laugh in my face.
That ain't true. Caroline was happy when she got the letter.
What?
She was really looking forward to competing against you. She told me why too. She said you were the most talented and hard-working player she'd ever seen, and that it took all her effort just to keep you in her sight, let alone catch up with you. Because you're different. The one true master of the art. If there were only one gold medal in the history of the floor ritual, it'd be meant for you. Those were her exact words.
She wrestles with her memories, yet the emotional pull of the past remains palpable.
I only chose to become a floor ritualist because I had a talent for it. I wanted to win. So I practiced and practiced, paying little attention to anything else. My family, my friends, my life. None of it mattered more than victory.
Right.
To me, there was no reward more alluring than the euphoria of winning.
Euphoria mention.
But whenever I looked back at my past glories, I felt no happiness or excitement. Instead, I'd replay every moment in my mind. Every lost point, every imperfect movement, and think about how close I was to failure. So I pursued the next victory even more fervently. I thought, next time, I won't lose a single point. Next
I know
time,
she's a perfectionist,
I'll be perfect. That was what was
Her
running
standards
through
for
my
herself
mind
are
when
like
I
way
was
too
crowned
high.
champion of the Beltane. But there was no next time. That was my last competition.
But you can still have a next time. You can still try again. Look at you. Your skills haven't dulled a bit.
What's the point? I've pushed away everyone I wanted to honor with my victories. I've strayed too far from home. Not to mention...
She casts a silent glance at her leg.
Okay, but are you happy when you do the floor ritual?
Am I... happy?
See? I love being a knocker-upper. Every morning, I get to see all kinds of sleeping positions. Some people cuddle, others curl up in a ball, and some ain't even in bed at all. I like watching them wake up too, like newborn kittens learning to crawl. And finally, when they completely open their eyes and stand on their feet, I feel a gust of fresh wind rushing out the window.
And then they throw shit at you.
It makes me happy. So what about you? Does the floor ritual make you happy?
I don't know. The only thing that comes to mind is that after a game...
Do you think she can ever be perfect again, Sag? Yeah, like
down the road.
Perfection's not
Buy
even
me a
in grasp
cheesecake.
anymore. Why even bother trying, you know?
The same one every time. That was the only time I'd allow myself to eat dessert.
But Paige doesn't understand the concept of privacy. No, she does not. I mean, she's in this woman's house right now. She wasn't invited in, right? She came in through a window.
It had raspberries and chocolate drizzled on top. I can still remember the taste. Sweet and tart, with a light bitterness.
Oh! So what really makes you happy is the cheesecake after the game.
I don't think that's what she's saying.
What?
That's why I relate to. Well, yeah, I can understand that mindset. It's rough.
Right! Then let's get you registered for the qualifiers so you can have that post-game celebration cheesecake again.
What are you...
Let's go talk to Mr. Fogg. I'm sure he can find a way to get you into the qualifiers. And if your leg's causing you trouble or anything, Miss Toothfairy can help you out. She is a doctor from the Foundation after all.
Wait.
Delicate wind brushes past, causing her legs to lose their earlier stubbornness and follow Flutterpage out of the house.
Don't you want to eat that cheesecake?
They walk beside the paintings of Ireland. They wind their way through the willow-bound torches and mysterious vessels.
Don't you think it'll make you happy?
They pass through the house's front door
That cheesecake.
and leap out of the house.
It will, right? Then let's go get it. Life's all about happiness, ain't it?
A surge of fresh air floods Willow's nostrils, hitting her like a full-on collision with the outside world. Lowering her gaze, she catches sight of Flutterpage hovering in the air, a delicate lock of hair swaying in the breeze.
You... silly little buzzy.
Using a hand spared from Flutterpage's tugging, Willow softly flicks at the silky strand of hair.
Why is everyone leaving the stadium?
You fighting? W Flutterpage, yeah. I'm telling you, Flutterpage is just like an emotional support dog. That's all she is. Flutterpage is still tugging Willow in the direction of the venue, but there seems to be more and more despondent people going in the other direction.
Oi, where are you all going?
Home.
Well,
Home? Why? Mr. Fogg's holding the ribbon cutting ceremony for his machine in the stadium. Why ain't you going there?
It ain't happening.
It ain't happening. I did so many manuscripts because I thought they weren't perfect. Hours of writing deleted because I thought they weren't gonna. Yeah. Like, because especially like if after you're working on something for a long time and you look back and you're like, wow, this is garbage, but it's just because you've been reading it over and over, just constantly for like hours on end, and it sucks.
Pardon?
I said it ain't happening. The ceremony. Foundation officers cancelled the qualifiers. Mr. Fogg's so-called biggest air purifier ever doesn't work.
What? Oh no. I also think it's not just that she wants perfection. I also think it's just that she doesn't want to find out if she can still do it, right? Because as long as you don't try, there's still the possibility that you're still good, right? But once you figure it out, if you find out, hey, I'm no good at this anymore, then, I mean, that's set in stone at that point. You can't take it back. Right? So as long as you don't do anything, you know, the possibility at least still exists. 1 hour earlier.
Please enter in an orderly manner, everyone. The ceremony will begin shortly.
Beside the device, this sign originally reading London Air Purifier, Air Pollution, Auto Detecting Purifier Mark II. Now it's Mark III, thanks to... Okay.
Freddy, can you see Mr. Fogg? I can't see a thing past all these people.
You brought the telescope, didn't you, Dad? Maybe I can see if I look through it.
Good idea. Here, take the telescope and get on my shoulders. Hold on tight, you hear? This crowd's rabid. All this pushing and shoving just to take a look at a machine. Then again, the most exciting thing we've had around here as of late is the rats fighting in the underground.
Well, that's a big girl. I thought it'd be like small, man.
What's he doing?
Blimey! He's smacking the machine. It's really strange looking. About half the height of Mr. Fogg, and connected to a very long tube and a massive funnel. Oh! What's that? Right there inside the machine. There's a huge mechanical organ or something. Like a lung.
I released that recently. I got the courage and I posted the draft of the first chapter on the Discord server and I didn't expect positive reception. Hey, at least it was well received, right? But yeah, no, that whole idea of, damn, maybe I just shouldn't post it is so real.
Hold tight, Freddy. Dad's going to squeeze his way to the front. All right, I can see them now. Yeah? I don't recognize those two in uniform. Are they the officers sent from the Foundation headquarters in Australia?
That's what I heard. The Uluru Committee sent them here to supervise the qualifiers, and they'll report the results back to their headquarters too.
Ah, so it's
If you notice the small
them
filter, I think it's
whether
really
our
wait,
athletes
small
make it to the
filter?
finals in Australia or not. I'm
Oh, you mean
counting on
over
them.
the yes, I've noticed it from way back, yeah. The filters they use in this game are pretty cool too, like especially the ones that actually mess with the text box as well. Like I remember during Spathadi's event when everything was on fire, the words started burning up too.
Well, I hope they like Caroline as much as I do.
Look, Dad.
Of course, he's a Caroline fan.
Demonstration of
Stupid.
his purifier to the officers.
Mr. Fogg is really tall. Actually, you're right, huh? This guy, he's a good. I mean, assuming this guy's like what 5'10" or so, a reasonable height. Actually, no, this guy might be kind of short because this lady's taller than him. Yeah, man.
I heard that it can filter out the smog within 10 yards of itself, and it only takes one night to process the waste. The qualifiers will only last 2 weeks, so it should manage splendidly.
Splendidly.
It's working.
Or that Foundation guy just know. I think he might just be a manlet, like considering her height, unless she's just also freakishly tall.
Blimey, it's powerful. It's gulping down the smog faster than a builder downs a pint in the pub.
I wonder how it works. It's a miracle that a mechanical lung of this size...
You just forgot the rest of your line there, buddy. Can purify so much air without letting out any waste.
can purify so much air without letting out any waste.
Okay.
The smog's getting thinner. I can see more clearly now.
It's really immersive. I actually feel uncomfortable playing the event. Yeah, I can imagine, just because it feels like there's stuff in your eyes. I remember some deals. How does Oliver's Arcanum work again? They input the fog with their umbrellas and then they shoot it out, right? Or at least they clean it up. I'm assuming the purification happens in their own. Oh, is it their lungs? Are their lungs their purifying organs?
Look, it's even purifying the smog all the way out there. I dare say the
Is
ivy
that?
on my balcony
I'm assuming that's the
fresh
reason
air
why
within the
he
hour.
dies so early on.
Mr. Fog's smiling, Dad. Ain't that great?
It is. We ain't seen him smile for ages.
The hat looks happy too. It's dancing.
Is he doing that Australian Ranger dance again? Ah, look at the expression on those Foundation officers' faces.
They don't look happy or mad. Is something wrong?
Nope.
Whoa! What's going on? The machine's shaking like hell.
Beep, beep, beep.
What's that sound?
You understand what I meant by this?
Some kind
No,
of
yeah, no, this is actually just modeled after this dude's own Arcanum. Beep, beep, beep.
Christ! Cover your ears, Freddy. That howling will make you deaf. What in the bloody hell is going
It's just
on?
a fire alarm. Remember, kids don't smoke or your lungs will go like this. Actually, though, yeah. Or do smoke because it looks cool. Trust.
Step into the fairy ring.
Oh, what are these ones now? Different carbuncles. Rip Oliver, father. I mean, he doesn't die till Christmas, so he's probably still got some time. Carbuncle. That's fun. Wait, have we seen the little steampunk carbuncles yet? I feel like we haven't. Where the hell are they? It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna fucking matter.
Loading, charging.
Keep calm. Regaining control of our bodies.
Eliminate target.
Oh wow, didn't kill him in one shot. That's crazy.
Aim and shoot.
Stay back, my friend.
Easy. 740, right? Kids were absolutely smoking because it looked cool. Was that the 40s? I thought that was a little later. Their body absorbs the smoke and then they shoot it out like a gun. They can also make monsters out of it. Oliver makes an owl on his type. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Gotta go for now. Fun, y'all. Yay. Have a good one, TTT. Have a good one. We're on 2 left. Okay.
Loading. Charging.
Perfectly understood.
Close.
The light
Hello.
battle
Hey,
eliminated.
Ryder. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you?
Please, allow me.
Oh, here are the boys. This is so, I love this design. This is so fun. This is so cool looking, man. Group uncle. Oh, whoops! Didn't mean to do that.
Perfectly understood.
Loading.
Hooray.
There we go.
Loading.
Listen.
This isn't the soundtrack that we get for the little music disc, is it? Because I would love to have this in my lobby.
Faraday's miracle.
Flee, mortal.
Barrage.
Actually, we may be in the 30s. I think the timing is still ambiguous, but I remember in Badia's event, it was she mentioned that there was one in 1938, in Uluru Games in 1938, which makes me think this is probably that one. 3 left. Oh, how many are there? There's so many. What the hell? All right, in that case, we have to actually do this properly.
To the left. Shall I, Master?
I haven't encountered those on the stick, really. What the heck?
Stars in the sky.
I'm gonna go soon as well. It's almost 2 AM in my. Oh no, yeah, have the rest, people. I wonder if the jukebox is the menus. Yeah, okay, I figured as much. Damn, I would have really liked this one. Oh wait, this is a fun one too. Man, I really like the carbuncle designs in this event.
I
No, wait, don't kill him. I wanna look. Yeah, they're dead. Wait, do they revive mechanic? What the heck? Boom. Yeah. Now that we know how carbuncles are born, it makes sense for the design of the carbuncles on the island and the rest we've seen in other locations. Yes. Yeah, because they're kind of just built up from the things around them. Yeah. Also, why the gay pride ones in Brazil though? This is square in the 30s. Some documents in the period point to the time period. Oh, really? Okay, okay. Like the I'm assuming you mean the traces, right?
Freddy, are you all right?
I'm fine. It's the machine. It blew up.
What?
What?
First, the pipe blew open. Then its glass belly shattered, and the mechanical lung rolled out from inside. It's vomiting up black blood.
Just imagine this is how Oliver's dad dies.
There's no way.
And Mr. Fogg.
I was so disappointed when they did the LaRue theme rerun and it wasn't there yet.
What happened to him?
Yeah, the bulk of the faith was there.
He's coughing and coughing.
He's coughing and coughing.
3.5 minutes.
Well, I guess neither one of us won that bet. It didn't even last half as long as I predicted.
Don't be cruel, Gregory. We didn't come all this way just to laugh at these poor people.
But they did
Gregory,
do
what the hell,
even
man?
worse than predicted. That's a fact, isn't it? And it proves that the London Climate Management Agency is nothing but a joke.
Listen, Gregory, I know you must be exhausted from the long journey and your constant sneezing, but you can't say that to their faces. Let's just do our job and give them the news.
I like this one. Alright, she is fully reasonable. This guy's kind of a dick, huh?
What news?
Freddy, Gregory, I have never played Five Nights, man. I don't know the references. She flips through the athlete roster in her hand.
We have to tell them.
She verifies the list, ensuring that all the names of the Arcanist athletes are accounted for. When she's done, she lightly pats Mr. Fogg on the shoulder.
Mr. Fogg? Mr. Fogg?
Mr. Fogg turns his head, his eyes vacant. It seems he hasn't yet got over the shock of this series of events.
Please move aside. I need to use the microphone.
I respect the woman is at least professional. Yeah, she's entirely professional, and then her buddy is just being an asshole. Mr. Fogg slowly steps aside.
Oi, miss. What are you...
He quickly realizes the impropriety of his obstruction, tips his brim, and floats gently in the air.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming to the ceremony today. We greatly appreciate your hospitality, and it heartens us to see you thriving, despite the
He's
difficulties
jerk because he's a manlet. Yeah, he's got small man syndrome.
However, it is clear to us that the London Air Pollution Auto-Detecting Purifier Mark III is not able to fulfill its duty. Barring an effective solution, the smog shrouding London will do irreversible damage to both the athletes and the general populace if they stay outdoors for too long.
Like, this is a completely reasonable thing to be doing.
In light of this, and after much consideration,
Like, everyone else is
the
insane for wanting
International
to still have the
Committee
games,
has
man.
decided to cancel the London qualifiers for the Uluru Games. We will announce arrangements for the affected players once internal discussions are over.
But people love the smog. Yeah. I don't know why they don't just hold the qualifiers somewhere else, man. Like, they don't have to be in London for it, do they? Just commute, man. It's fine. Behind her cold mask, the woman methodically scans the crowd. The previously raucous energy of the crowd has been replaced by uniform disappointment.
Thank you all for your hard work.
There's no way he's going to die. We know from Bond that his father died in front of him at the entrance of his... Yeah, we know for sure that Fogg's dad is going to die on Christmas at some undetermined time, which means not here. What? Oh no, look, she's sad again.
Are you saying that the London qualifiers have been cancelled?
This kid still looks happy.
I'm afraid so. I wasn't there, but Mr. Brimley told me what happened in the stadium. Mr. Fogg has locked himself in his office. He's refusing to speak to anyone.
As someone who had to go through heavy as hell haze for months and being asthmatic. Oh, I'm sure it does, man. Just having like shit air constantly sounds terrible.
It seems there's nothing we can do about it.
Willow pulls her hand away from Flutter Pages and gives her a solemn look. Without a word, she turns and leaves.
Miss Willow? Where you going?
Back
Miss
home.
Willow! Miss Willow!
She tries to chase after her, but a flight of workers sent to take down the site blocks her way.
Miss Willow!
Willow turns and gives her one last glance before slipping away into the bustling crowd. Flutter Page lifts her head, her eyes meeting Tooth Fairy's.
Miss Tooth Fairy, why?
Ribbon cutting ceremony. Everyone can use a few slips of notes here and there, whether tucked into a pocket or slipped into a notebook. Yeah. More miserable, the pea suit in the air, the pea putting on my table. Jeez. I didn't finish today's report concerning Fogwalker. He was in his office and I've been trying to find someone in this fog is the worst game hiding imaginable. Fogwalker is piecing together a device he claims to be some sort of smog filtration device. I hope he doesn't prove that he can handle all this fog on his own. Almost had my legs smashed in by a car, and a lunar leaflet dived on my face, and with the foundation uniform on, I couldn't get cross about it and tear the thing up. HQ sent new tasks, annoying. Frankly, under these circumstances, it feels inevitable that the London qualifiers will be cancelled. Never thought I'd be drafting up paperwork to get the qualifiers cancelled soon. I'm so excited about that. Gregory, fucking asshole. It's also strange. Everything here contradicts what we managed to present on our record, so why couldn't have been right? But so what? Why couldn't it just have been recording errors, bad recording practice, or outright falsified data that were passed on to us? Meanwhile, I'm choked on coal dust that is falling as heavy as snow, and putting up with a colleague who keeps getting lost in the fog. A stellar job experience. Wait, this is the lady. It's done though. There's a heap of call-up work ahead. I'm hoping that the magnificent compression will actually succeed. That way, all these operations will go to waste. There's no hard moments of time. Blah blah blah. As always, but I suppose things have been so much worse. Yeah. Okay, this is actually the lady. Not after Flutter Page finally convinced Willow, man. Yeah. All that work. Soot in the Petri dish. And thus salvation is... Oh, salvation. When Oliver's anecdote was announced, I was getting ready to see the moment his father died in front of him. That would have been a very interesting one to have, but no, they didn't show it.
Black fog seems terrifying. If I'd been there, I'd have buried myself in the garden or jumped in the sewer before it reached me.
Thankfully, all the patients and nurses were fine. Only Leonard's daughter got a few bruises.
But what a shame it is that the building was ruined. It was 300 years old, you know. The stained glass alone was a masterwork.
Bugger! I just can't seem to spit it out. I feel like my chest's on fire.
Take this medicine 3 times a day, and you'll feel better tomorrow.
The fairy hands over the medicine, then takes out a small notebook to jot something down.
Case 132. Clinical symptoms. Burning sensation in chest, blackening of ears. Quite different from a regular tuberculosis patient. Maybe this is a different disease altogether.
Damn this black folk. Qualifiers are cancelled, fairs closed down. Even Cross Street's been cordoned off. To see the posters of the athletes all covered up with fires, it's utterly
We did get Oliver having flashbacks on it, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I don't remember Oliver's thing that well.
Like the old days.
I just know a lot of it had to do with his dad and his family and stuff. And who he was as a person.
So many have lost their jobs. I suppose they don't have any reason to go out anymore. What are you doing, Miss Tooth Fairy?
Miss Tooth Fairy.
Collecting saliva samples to put in petri dishes. I want to see what will grow. The sample I collected 2 days ago has already grown something unusual.
Something unusual?
A ball of black fog, weaker than the one I met in the alley. Its existence is unstable. Its form changes daily. It doesn't appear to have any self-consciousness, but that critter in the alley was definitely intelligent.
Huh. This thing. It looks like the illustration in the old book I read to me son. I can't quite remember the title, but it does mention a creature like this.
A creature like this?
Oi, Miss Tooth Fairy!
Something bizarre. Yeah, something bizarre. Oh, wait.
It's an emergency, doll. The little tack is in danger.
The startled Hat hurls toward them, all wings he goes.
Please, Mr. Hat, keep your voice down in the hospital. The patients need to rest.
Sorry about that, but this can't wait. Miss Tooth Fairy, they said a girl's climbed to the top of the old bell tower, and she's planning to jump off.
A girl? You mean...
It's fine, she can fly. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, flutter page. No normal girl could climb all the way up there.
Why are you concerned, man? She can fly. Talked about his family, but didn't mention in detail the moment he died. Yeah, I figured that would be the case. Because I didn't...
Boy, girl! Get down! It's dangerous up there!
And the skyline shot, look at that. Yeah, not even the noise of the carriages and crowd can be just high as the bell tower, let alone the shout from passerby. At the top of the tower, Flutter Page is contently airing out her linens.
The little knocker-upper loves hanging sheets. Every one of them brings back a sweet memory.
She's just given up. Alright.
The first sheet smells
Completely
like
forgot.
cucumber and tobacco. The second, night dew and stars. The third, mummy's cuddles.
He talked about his family, but okay. Assassin's Creed moment actually though. Carbuncles growing their lungs. She's about to use her old. The whole carbuncle growing the lungs things reminds me of an episode of Mushishi where the thing actually uses people as a host to grow and reproduce. Thinking that might be the same case here.
Knock knock.
You know, you didn't need to come up so high just to hang your sheets.
Miss Tooth Fairy, what are you doing here?
Having finally reached the top of the tower, Tooth Fairy exhales heavily.
I wanted to ask you the same thing.
I'm having some quiet time in my secret base.
It's not very
Off you
quiet.
pop. We'll meet up later.
She gently shoos the canary fluttering near her feet. Maybe carbuncles are mushy, actually, though.
Privacy,
I mean,
but given that almost
maybe.
everyone in London is talking about a girl who's about to jump off the bell tower, I'd say this isn't the spot for it.
Jump off the bell tower? Oh, like I might fall? Don't worry. I'll be fine as long as the wind's blowing. I'll ride it all the way to,
Australia?
Yeah, Australia. They must be preparing for the finals there.
Australia. The girl fidgets nervously with the clip haphazardly tucked into her hair.
Come here, Miss Tooth Fairy. Have a seat.
So if there's no wind, hurricane doesn't work. Tooth Fairy gracefully swings her leg over the railing, and the two sit quietly side by side, their feet swinging among the clouds.
Come along, Liberty! Quickly! It's dangerous up there!
Surely these people know.
Liberty! Oh, you! What's your word? She might jump right off the bloody thing.
Like, if they know who she is, surely they know she can fly, right? The clamor of the streets below continues.
Why?
Why what?
First, they told me to get down, and then they told me not to. Why'd they change their minds so quickly? Not just them. It's like all of a sudden, everything's changed. People said they wanted the qualifiers, but then they cancelled them. They said they'd find a solution, but then they just completely gave up on solving the problem.
What if a person machine collab is like, I don't work? I mean, I imagine it could, just theoretically, right? Because I mean, Mushishi is all about like ecology and stuff, and we have a whole lot of critter ecology stuff that we've sort of been delving into a little more lately. I can see it working.
Why couldn't they just keep at it until they achieve something? It's like climbing this bell tower. You've got to push through and keep going until you reach the top. Otherwise, you'll never get to enjoy the view.
Maybe they...
After a quick moment of reflection, Tooth Fairy shakes her head.
Well, I don't know.
Don't know.
Miss Tooth Fairy, I think I did something wrong.
Oh no, look, she's
I
so
can
sick.
cut
They're
my
actually
own
just sitting on
hair,
the ledge, man. God
cook my
damn.
own meals, and do my own laundry. No one taught me. I just figured it out myself. I used to think the world was like the fish tank I had at home. No matter how many questions I had, the answers were all inside, just like the fish swimming in there. I was patient too. I'd take the fish one by one and carefully look them over. And I wouldn't stop until I checked every scale. Yep, every single one. Well, unless Mum and Dad scolded me. Actually, sometimes I couldn't figure out why they hit me. I just had a lot of questions, and I wanted to know the answers. Anyway, now I've learned the truth about the world. It's different from what I imagined. I thought it was a round tank, but it was actually square. I thought there were goldfish swimming inside, but actually they were pinching crabs and chomping sharks.
She doesn't understand
Sometimes
now. She
even
doesn't.
just
I mean,
pieces
she is
of
just a kid.
rubbish. The round tank only existed in my mind, and all the answers I found were nothing. Just my imagination. And what's worse is that I hurt others with my imaginary answers.
A gentle breeze rustles her hair.
You mean Miss O'Hagan?
What kind of parents does sister have? 1930s parents, apparently.
I let her down.
A faint scent of lemon floats by. Tooth Fairy gives an unexpected smile.
I spent my entire youth learning how to get along with others. And you know what I realized? People will change as long as the result benefits them. Once things are going well, whether expected or not, people often forget the goals they set before they reach that point. What I'm trying to say is, we need to remember who we really are and what we really want.
But her page turns her head to look at Tooth Fairy, curiosity in her eyes. Tooth Fairy tilts her head to the side as though deep in thought.
Miss Willow must have known what she really wanted. Otherwise, she wouldn't have become the youngest floor ritual record holder of the century.
She pauses.
I'm sure she understands that it wasn't your fault. You didn't hurt her. In fact, you didn't hurt anyone. You just need to look at the fish tank in a new way.
Did Tooth Fairy do her thing already? I don't think so. But her page looks off to the horizon.
It hurts.
She presses her hand to her cheek, her little face scrunched up small.
What's wrong? Let me take a look.
I didn't watch the story yet, so I don't know what's happening, but it would be great at the moment if I had time.
You're losing a tooth.
Oh, she's got like
new tooth is pushing out the old one.
I was wondering what like the
new
red on her
tooth?
cheek was. I thought it was
I've
just like
already
a shadow
lost all
over
my
her hair.
baby teeth.
Open your mouth. Don't worry. It won't hurt.
Oh, ouch!
It's out.
It's a tooth. She opens her hand, revealing a perfectly intact tooth.
I thought I didn't have any baby teeth left.
Well, you don't anymore. This was the last one.
Oh. Her page moves closer to get a better look at it.
Ew, it stinks.
Yeah, and brush your teeth.
It does. I suppose I'll keep this then.
Great analogy, yeah. It's all grown up, except not really. Use anesthesia to remove tooth, what... Okay, well, to be fair, they're baby teeth, man. I don't think... Do people actually use anesthesia for baby teeth? No, right? Like, when I was losing my baby teeth, I just yanked them out with a piece of floss. Back in the game. That torch burns brightly in the hearts of the people.
Let's listen again to the interview she had all.
Give me that tooth, right? She just took it. She didn't even ask. She's like, oh yeah, I'll have this, thank you. Oh, that's not one.
As the youngest floor ritual record holder of the century, you're just one step away from becoming the world champion. What else do you wish to achieve in your career?
Maybe not lose my leg.
ultimate goal is to win the finals of the Uluru Games. But I'll
Story
also
long, huh?
register
Yeah, it
for
is
as
quite
many
long.
events as
It's quite good,
possible.
though.
I have a lot I want to achieve, but I'm patient, and I'm sure I can do it all eventually.
Clink, clunk. The sound of metal cuts through the darkness.
Now, old friend.
Willow removes her prosthetic leg, her long fingers stretching out towards the machine lubricant resting on the shelf.
It's just you and me, isn't it?
A child losing her childish world as she loses her last baby. Yeah, she's all grown up. The story standard length is
Careful with the
20,
scaffolding, fellas.
20
You
notes taking about
wouldn't
4.
want it to fall
Well,
on
no,
your feet.
20
You'll
notes
be
usually take
hobbling
around 4
about for
hours. I heard
months.
this one's like 6 hours long-ish. Workers are busy assembling the stage, carrying wooden posts and equipment to the door. Unless it's a main, like, main
Here's the
chapter story,
reimbursement
or main
application.
story chapter.
Just fill in the numbers and give me the receipt for the materials.
Excited to be given the right
I'll
motivation to write
contact
that
the
long
Willow
there, actually,
committee
though.
for your compensation.
Is there really no hope, Mr. Fogg? We didn't build all this just to tear it all down.
Oh, damn.
I'm sorry.
To be honest, we'd rather not do this, even if we're getting paid for it. We were over the moon when we got this job. I mean, just look at this place.
They have like buses
Huge
up here,
billboards
just
and
kind
that
of
lovely
propped up on the
stage
thing. What the hell's
background.
going on right there?
How could we not be? It's been yonks since we last had an event like
Yonks.
this. And who knows when we'll have another. Is there really nothing we can do?
Excuse me,
Miss Bartley. A voice floats over from behind the ladder in the worker's arms.
Oops. Look at me. Blocking the doorway with me ladder. Begging your pardon, miss.
Begging your pardon, miss.
that's quite all right. I'm glad to stay a little longer and talk with everyone. None of us want to leave, actually.
How sad. But it's true. Who'd want to leave after all the trouble we've gone to?
Miss Bartley, I must say, I didn't expect to see you here after all the qualifiers were cancelled.
Hello, Mr. Fogg. I'm glad to see you back on your feet.
Well, I can't wallow all day. There's a lot of cleaning up to do. And someone has to do it. How about you, Miss Bartley? Will you be leaving shortly?
Yes. I suppose I'll go home and wait to hear the arrangements the committee's come up with.
Why don't you stay for a few more days?
Well, I don't think there's much point.
Speed into the future, we're eating good, yeah? He looks around the deserted venue.
I'm the #1 seed this year, so I don't even have to participate in the qualifiers to advance in the finals.
This is all, yes, this is Oliver's dad. This is Mr. Fogg.
It's a new system they introduced to
Dude,
get a
dead as
step
fuck in the
closer
current
to
timeline, but that's alright.
standardization of human sporting events. I only joined because I couldn't pass up the opportunity to compete in my hometown. This was going to be
It's just gonna be tasty.
the last competition of my career.
Damn, they really do retire early, don't they? Like, assuming she's the same age as Willow? Shit. She dies then after Mo's hesitation begins to speak.
No, never mind. I wasn't surprised when the news came out, to be honest. We were just fooling ourselves before. And now it's time to face the fact that...
Sorry to interrupt you, but ain't it too early to be getting this started?
Is it starting? Is it happening? The three of them look up at the sky as the world is plunged into darkness. I have a theory why he doesn't have his hat.
What time is it, mate?
Really? What's the deal with that?
I don't have to look at my watch to know it isn't night yet.
Then what's going on?
The thin black and yellow smog surges upward like a massive arm poised to sweep them away.
Whoa, what the bloody hell is happening?
Step into the fairy ring.
All the smoke inhalation, man.
To the left.
Loading. Charging.
Do you have a little
Me after the
faith
story
in me,
turns
master?
on my air purifier,
This'll
actually.
help.
Gotta breathe that good air, man.
Stay back, I say.
Easy peasy.
Now, to preserve this memory in our dreams.
Are you alright?
All good, thanks. What the blazes was that?
Blazes.
It looked just like the black fog that attacked the hospital.
Well, too, because Hanoi has been polluted, pronounced as the most polluted city in the world. Oh shit. I think the hat was a design choice to make Oliver more British, also makes him taller, countering the fact that he's short in his teens. I mean, yeah, he's got a ridiculously tall hat, doesn't he? It looks just like that.
Only smaller, and it was a different shape. Let's move to your office, Mr. Fogg. There's something we need to talk about. I believe all these problems we're having, the smog, the tuberculosis, the failure of your machine, have something to do
No
with the
way,
black fog.
really? That's crazy. Who would have thought?
What?
But first, we need to get everyone out of the stadium in case it attacks again.
On entering the office, Brimley steps straight to the purifier and gives its glass top a curious tap.
Leave it be. It's no use worrying about it now.
Mr. Fogg glances at his once revered purification machine, now sitting inert in the corner.
You pushed it too hard, mate.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Mr. Fogg. The fact that you made something that worked at all, in just a matter of weeks, is an achievement in itself.
I appreciate it, Miss Tooth Fairy. I know it doesn't make any sense to keep it around after it failed so spectacularly. But I just...
I'm gonna head out now. See you next time. Bye, Chip. Have a good one. He tries to raise it off the ground to shift it, but he doesn't succeed.
I can't bear to break it down. At least not for now. I enchanted it with my arcane skill. So we're linked together. It used to breathe as I did. And now I cough and splutter just like it does.
You should go
How
to the
closely
hospital
linked are
as
they?
soon as possible.
Damn, is it actually...
See? How many times have I told you that and you never listened? Even the doctor's saying so. Anyway, what was it that you wanted to talk about, Miss Tooth Fairy?
Tooth Fairy?
The experiments I've been doing these days. Here's a sample of the black fog. I collected it from the alley after it attacked me. As for the tuberculosis, I analyzed the black fog's composition and found some components very similar to those in the patient's saliva. I've concluded that this fog critter is the root cause of the disease.
I feel bad for Mr. Fogg.
This critter
Yeah, I
is
mean, he
fog-soluble,
did everything
can
right,
change its
right?
form, and
Like,
is
he didn't
indestructible.
screw around, he
It
didn't
feeds on
mess up,
smog
it just
and
didn't
those
work.
Interestingly, sensitive emotions, which it seems to absorb to nourish itself.
In the future, Brimley will go to Australia and will be stuck without his friend. The hat will be a substitute, or he want to make some jokes with him when they meet again. Huh? Okay, yeah.
Conclusion, the answer to
Actually,
our
though, right?
problems lies in
Because
capturing
what's
and
his face is dead at
containing
that
these
point.
critters. Also, in one of my experiments, I cultured 2 samples under the same conditions and put one of them in the sun, like this.
My new friend is taller than you. Oh no. Tooth Fairy delicately places the bottle containing the black
See?
critter on the... Okay.
Even in today's dim sunlight, it shrinks very quickly.
Oh, so the sun kills it?
Just wait a moment, and you'll see. Its true being.
He put his own body and health online to make it
Sunlight
work,
is
yeah.
their weakness. That's why you never see them in areas with clear skies.
She pauses as if to add gravity to her point.
As you can see, London provides the perfect conditions for it to survive and multiply. Heavy smog, and the anxiety and depression caused by the cancellation of the qualifiers.
A thoughtful silence falls in the office.
I do believe you're right. But it won't be easy to capture these things.
Easy to capture these.
No, definitely not. I'm still trying to figure that one out. We may be able to lure them into a trap, but we need to make a specific plan so that the process is controllable and the results predictable.
A specific plan? The only plan I can think of is to pray to God.
To God?
Some people may seek answers from the divine, but whether that works or not is another matter.
Worked on a payroll.
Hi.
Oi.
Hmm?
This must be before 1.5, since Brimley mentioned he wants to go to Australia, plus 1.5 sounds right before. Yeah, this is definitely before 1.5, almost certainly. Because within the flashback we got of Miss Madame Z and TF, it was right after, I think, Burton became Timekeeper. Or at least sometime within that area.
Is that Flutter Page's voice?
Sure is. Over there, mate. Outside the window.
Outside the window. Oh, look at her. Look at her. She's so cute. There is a tap of the window. Outside, Flutter Page drifts in the air, a white bedsheet clutched in her hands. Below her, a crowd of all ages makes their way along Cross Street, all headed for the sports stadium.
Miss Tooth Fairy, Mr. Fogg, Mr. Brimley, would you like to join us?
What?
The residents of Cross Street have got together to petition for the reopening of the qualifiers.
Flutter Page uses one hand to steady the bedsheet and the other to point excitedly at the crowd congregating below. Cuteness over thought, yeah. Actually, this is really adorable.
And I'll be the top one. I'm an excellent timekeeper. I can keep
Oh,
time
time to
down
mention.
to the millisecond. We also need a fair good, right? Then I'll put myself forward. Everyone on Cross Street knows I'm an excellent mediator.
Aquarium being much
Everyone's
bigger,
brought
yeah.
things from their homes.
The world view is
Ladders, hanging
expanded.
rods, clotheslines, anything that might be useful. We're going to rebuild the stadium together. So, will you join us?
What?
Are you serious?
It's truth. I don't know
It's
what
true.
to say. This is unbelievable.
The crowd pushes on to the stadium, a few individuals joining the throng as they pass by their homes. There is a resolute happiness in the air, as though no force could diminish their fervent hope.
Since the qualifiers have been cancelled, we'll just have to hold our own games. Miss Tooth Fairy, I found the right way to look at the fish tank.
Good job, Blurpage. You did it. Back in the game. The honorable head of the Foundation's London Division, let me extend our greetings on behalf. The researchers face setbacks and fails to appreciate my approach and collaborative material. Enchantment knowledge and protocols for incantation and inscription. Progress would have been far more limited as indicated in early communications. We are committed to sharing the outcome of this joint research endeavor in both mechanical engineering and arcane studies. Although device has not yet achieved its intended result, we will honor this commitment as per standard collaboration practice with the Foundation, as your team provide all technical support of all material sourcing and manufacturing. This will thus we will share its design concepts, manufacturing data, and technique test records. Please accept our heartfelt gratitude for your continued cooperation. Should you require clarification or wish to discuss this matter further, please do not hesitate to reach out. Yours sincerely, Arthur Fogg. Our Uluru Games. And now we are both host and participant.
So, you're going to join them?
You know me. I'll always jump brim first into the unknown.
Unknown.
But the Foundation's already pulled their funding. The workers are already awaiting their reimbursement. And some players have already left. How could we possibly hold it?
Mate, listen up.
There is an unfamiliar tension in the office. This may be the first real disagreement between the two old friends.
Those officers from the headquarters didn't give a damn whether the qualifiers were held or not. You could see it all over their faces. All they wanted was to minimize their trouble. Did you see how quickly they applied for the cancellation and reimbursement? How hastily they made promises to pacify the people. I've never seen anyone more ready to get things over with.
I mean, yeah. Makes sense,
Their job was done as soon as they got the player list. They'd probably already moved their attention to the qualifiers in other regions. After all, our qualifiers are no different from the others to them. But it means something to us, doesn't it? At least for me, this could be my chance to go to Australia. My very nature wants me to run free on the Red Land, to holler out and forget all my troubles. I think that's what we all want.
Professionalism.
In the
She
heat
was
of
still
competition,
professional, just
people are at their best. They're
not-
most pure.
not great.
Think about it, mate. You're not the only one who's put a lot of effort into this machine. It hurts me to see it rotting the office too. If you're really going to give up because of a few words from an authority, then as your partner, I have to tell you. Don't ever let anyone deny your achievements, including yourself.
Those words hit like a bomb, bringing his grand speech to an end.
All right, calm down, old chap.
Mr. Fogg, the people want the qualifiers because they're for everyone. They provide each and every person with an equal opportunity to shine.
Sensing Mr. Fogg's uncertainty, Tooth Fairy smiles as she offers her contribution.
And that includes you and me. Although, for us, it'll be more like a battle to fight.
Yeah. She gazes out at the window at the people below, her head shaking gently in quiet frustration. Words lodge in his throat like a date pit, neither going down nor coming up. After a pause, he sighs deeply.
Honestly, will these people stop sending me petitions? I've been absolutely inundated with them.
I mean, what's he supposed to do at this point, honestly? Circling to the back of the desk, he opens a drawer and throws a pile of envelopes onto the desk with faint anger. Grimly and Tooth Fairy remain silent, unsure of how to interrupt his intent.
Fine. Someone has to keep everyone healthy. I'll do everything I can to minimize the damage from the smog.
After a moment, Mr. Fogg lifts his head.
Don't worry. I'll talk to the relief center to sort out all of the paperwork for the event.
Here you are. This is yours. Please come here for a copy of the emergency guidebook if you don't have one. Make sure you read it carefully. We don't want anyone hurt if there's an emergency. And here, take this special sheet I enchanted to protect you from the smog. I came up with the idea a couple days ago. It can drive away the smog around you by controlling the wind. Not very effective, but it's better than nothing.
I looked in 1938 was the best Willow had been since the Foundation took control in 1900 until World War II started to save it. That makes sense. I was thinking about the same thing because I know Badia mentioned it, I just wasn't sure if it was this game's. And if it's because the Foundation isn't a part of it, that's probably why, right?
Blimey! You did all this yourself?
All this yourself?
Cheers, little knocker-upper, but you don't need to worry about us. We've lived in the smog for generations. What can it hurt to hold a little spot?
Agreed. We asked for the exhibition ourselves, so we'll pay the price if anything happens.
Here's the confirmation of your application. Your contingency plan has been approved by the Relief Center. My colleagues and I will do everything we can to keep you all safe. As for the London air pollution auto-detecting purifier Mark III, I'll do my best to fix it. Next, we'll gather the athletes who have yet to leave the city and hold a small exhibition.
Of course, it won't be an official event, but at least it'll give an opportunity for the athletes to demonstrate their hard work to a group of spectators. I'm sure they'll be a great source of inspiration for the people of London as they cheer on their favourite athletes.
Oi, Mr. Fogg, I brought you this. It's Mrs. Brown's leek and potato soup with bread and butter.
Oh, Mrs. Brown. Please give her my thanks. Has everyone eaten?
Yeah. Mrs. Brown, Mrs. Jones, Ben's son and I have been cooking since 4 in the morning to get food out to everyone.
At least he's being useful, damn.
But it still ain't enough. Almost everyone in the neighborhood's coming. All right, I have to go make more soup. See you later.
Hey, what's that you got from the knocker-upper?
An enchanted sheet, apparently. She told me to blow it when I need to use it.
Would you look at that?
Oh, and the thing actually clears up.
We
That
can
happens
use this
too.
while we're working.
Yeah, it blows the smog away. All right, well, sort of.
Sort of.
Mr. Fogg! Mr. Fogg! I'm here to help!
Oh, you. You're the girl from the market, aren't you?
Yes, that's me. Let's try our best to fix the machine together. But there's no need to worry. Mr. Fogg, we can still hold the exhibition even if we can't do it.
The exhibition. All right.
She's certainly the result of Willow's teaching. Yeah, almost certainly. I mean, everything Flutter Page has learned at this point has been from Willow, right?
The London
Makes
Uluru
sense.
Exhibition Games. So far, 28 players have registered for the 6-day event, which will host one sport per day.
Sport per day.
All right, everyone.
And I feel like Lisa is Oliver's mother. There's no way. She's so young.
2, 1.
The residents of Cross Street had taken it upon themselves to rebuild the stadium.
Hey, your painting's totally off theme. Look, mine's a mockingbird with a gold medal. It just won first place in the singing competition.
The Uluru Games ain't got a singing competition. You should have drawn something more athletic, like my sailfish. It's the fastest swimmer in the world.
How exciting! Our very own Uluru Games, without any interference from the Foundation.
It's Tooth Fairy. I've made a list of all the athletes who signed up for the qualifiers. A lot of them have left, but some would like to stay for our exhibition.
Good. And I've made a list of the daily attendees based on the tickets they bought for the qualifiers. Mr. Fogg and Mr. Brimley are discussing the possible security issues of the event with the Relief Center staff and the police. We may actually start the games on the day the qualifiers were originally scheduled.
Singing competition, just saying, yeah.
But since this is all improvised,
I'm sure
we'll
that
probably
could
encounter
work, right?
some
Because it's like
unexpected problems
arcane
as
skills
the
and
games
stuff.
continue. We need to be prepared.
I'm sure they have like a chanting thing they could do.
Yeah,
well, I guess
I know.
Willow did mention that music was part of the floor ritual. The girl's enthusiasm dims as she looks over the sports venue, eyes tinged with quiet regret.
Thank you, Flutterpage. It must have taken a lot of effort to make the athlete list. You've done an excellent job.
She continues to scan the venue as if searching for something.
So, you saw the whole athlete list. Did you see the name you were hoping for?
Ah! How did you... Miss Tooth Fairy,
She hesitates, her brow furrowed, her lips are barely moving.
Flutterpage! Flutterpage! Come here. We need you to explain to the Relief Center how your little sheets work.
The girl hesitates as she looks towards the somber official.
Just go. They need you more than I do. Your explanation may decide whether the games can be held.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
She skips excitedly towards the door of the venue, where Brimley and Mr. Fogg await her arrival. As a worker carrying a wooden frame passes, she disappears from view.
You've got yourself a new outfit. It looks great on you.
A tall, slim woman emerges from the shadows, her pointed leather shoes gliding along the floor with poised restraint.
Oh.
There she is.
I like your coat too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My grandmother had one just like it. She died 2 years ago. Had a proper sweet tooth too.
Madam Z was absolutely right on how good Tooth Fairy is. I mean, yeah. Plus, it's like her entire job as well.
We'd have got along well.
How did you know I was here?
Oh, I didn't until my Tooth Fairies found you.
Tooth Fairy's her grandmother. Hold it.
So you have a whole jar of scapegoats who can take all the blame for you? How convenient.
You've pulled yourself together, haven't you? Even your sarcasm has become bitter again. So, why are you here?
Just getting some fresh air.
The two of them remain silent as they observe the mayhem of the sports grounds, workers shouting and children running back and forth.
Look at them. They're all so happy. What do you think?
I've never seen such a rudimentary, disorderly, and poorly prepared event in my life.
Well, of course, it's totally amateur. But it's built on enthusiasm and sportsmanship. Athletes will go head-to-head, spectators will cheer, and the stadium will be lit up by the energy they release together. It's imperfect, yes, but it's inclusive and unstoppable, and that's what makes it special.
Willow holds crumpled registration form in her hand. Opening ceremony. You are positively luminous, darling. Uncle Bill, Aunt Connie, little Mary, old Harold. The people of Cross Street stand gathered at the front of the stage, hammers and saws in their hands. Old Harold discreetly moves a shovel out of sight. Perched on a tree, and a canary nervously swivels its head to watch the crowd assembled on this bleak winter day.
Leave it to me, Dal.
Tooth Fairy gives a slight nod, and Brimley ascends the makeshift wooden podium.
Testing, testing.
Basically, they still shouldn't be qualified to join the Uluru since it's not official. Yeah. Unless they come back and change their mind or something, I don't know. A queen saved herself. She did. She kind of just pulled herself out of her rut, didn't she? Even after everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Today marks the beginning of the London Uluru Exhibition Games. As you can see, the weather
a little
isn't
fluttering
looking great.
sack helped too, though.
The
Yeah, she
smoke
did.
still sits heavy in the sky.
She was very adamant. The crowd beneath the platform looks up at Brimley, cement stains and coal smudges on their faces.
There's no wind, no sunshine, no warmth, and even my brim is soggy from the damp. It's truly miserable out here.
Yeah, you tell them.
On top of that, the stadium's shabby, and we only have a limited number of athletes. To many, these games will be seen as disappointing. However, even without the support of the Foundation, we've managed to rebuild this stadium with nothing but our own hands and determination.
I feel like Willow's gonna
I've
lose.
confirmed that our stadium meets all the standards required by the government, and there's no doubt that it matches the Foundation's too. As for the operation of our games, we've built a reliable team consisting of various Uluru professionals and supporters. They are currently in every corner of the stadium, working their hardest to prepare for the upcoming event. They will be our backbone, supporting the entire games to ensure that everything runs smoothly. As we all come together, I believe the passion of our games will burn as hot as the sacred fire of Uluru itself. So, without further ado, I hereby declare that the London Uluru Exhibition Games have begun!
Yay. Oh, fire. The crowd bustles and chatters like a flock of birds. Tooth Fairy, Brimley, and Flutterpage are quickly bombarded by a flood of questions.
Miss Toothfairy, we don't have enough judges for the Winged Key Archery. Friends has been put on to umpire 2 events at the same time, so we left to do the other one.
2 events at the same time? The other event starts tomorrow. He must have mixed up the schedule. Get him to come back.
All athletes participating in the 1500-meter weighted run, please report to the 3rd preparation area. I repeat, please report to the 3rd preparation area.
This is just a straight up physical event. What the hell?
Excuse me. I lost my name tag. Can I get a new one?
Certainly. Go straight ahead and take the first left to get to the player office.
And then
There's
1,
a girl
Fog 0,
called
Fog
Flutterpage
taking
in there.
L's.
Show her your ID, and she'll give you a new tag.
Wouldn't it be nice if Ulu was here? Didn't Ulu kind of mention that she'd wake up for every games? Like, maybe she doesn't have to be physically present to sense them, right? I don't know.
I'll take you there. Follow me, friend.
Sure. Thanks.
Thanks.
Oi, hold on a minute. Friend, why haven't I seen you before?
Oh, who is this? Brimley examines the judge suspiciously before pulling his ID card directly from the inside of his coat.
This ID is fake. Security!
What?
I'm just a big fan. Please don't kick me out.
Who are you, dude? The volunteer security team quickly swoops in and removes the impersonator. One of them whispers a few words to Brimley.
Tooth Fairy, my doll.
Oh.
What is it, head of security?
I've been told that a mate of ours would like to post some flyers in the stadium.
We already have a sponsor. I'm afraid you'll have to turn him down.
By mate, I mean Arthur.
Oh. The fairy glances over to where Brimley is looking and catches sight of a black and white banner at the entrance to the venue. She said she felt the games in the Coliseum. Oh, okay, yeah. So she felt them, but,
Has he been sitting all this time under that banner
But,
with his machine?
she's not here.
Yeah,
Right.
he's using it to show everyone what can happen if they breathe in too much smog.
Oh, no.
I don't know if I should call him wavering in his principles or completely stubborn in them.
Arthur's always been a righteous official. He truly cares about the people. He's tough, tenacious, and has a powerful ability to influence others.
You sound more like an official than he does.
The fairy looks over at the athletes preparing to race and the crowd cheering them on enthusiastically.
Come on, go for it!
First place! Yes!
What?
Her weighted button.
Thank you! Thank you!
I didn't get this point about Arthur, or was his name Arthur? His name is Arthur, right? I feel like we've only heard him referred to as Mr. Fogg. Yeah. I think the whole point is that Fogg is, like, he has to be there in an official capacity, right? But he also doesn't want to betray the point of his post, right? His duty. So he's here just kind of almost as a protest vote, while also trying to help people. Like, he's reminding them, hey, the fact that you're here means you're compromising on your health, but also he doesn't have the heart to stop them. Our athlete blows kisses at the spectators, triggering another wave of
Not even
something.
the smog can stop the people's enthusiasm.
Oh, who
for
is Arthur again?
sports.
Yeah, it's Mr. Fogg.
No matter the
I
obstacle,
feel like it's the first time they mentioned
they
my
will
first
always
name.
find a way to enjoy it.
Maybe. Brimley might have said it
suppose
before.
Mr. Fogg is still refusing to take one of Flutter Page's sheets.
Of course he is. Arthur said he'd never run away from the smog. As Fogwalker, he has to confront it. He's stubborn, just as you said.
He's stubborn.
Floor ritual competitors, please report to the 5th preparation area. I repeat, please report to the 5th preparation area.
Oh, that's Ms. O'Hagan's event.
O'Hagan.
Yeah,
Do you think she'll show up?
She's already here, bro.
Miss Tooth Fairy, Mr. Brimley! Did you hear that? The floor ritual's about to start. But where's Miss Willow?
Where's Miss Willow? The fairy looks at Brimley, though he has no eyes for her to read. The slight shifting of his brim carries a sense of trepidation. Neither knows how to respond to the child, hesitating between igniting her hopes and destroying her dreams. Or perhaps the truth is exactly what she's hoping for.
go check the floor ritual venue, Flutter Page.
What for? Is Miss Willow there?
She looks directly at Tooth Fairy, her eyes widen as they begin to sparkle.
She's there, isn't
Raid
she?
incoming?
You'll have to go there to find out.
She can't help but give a smile.
I'll cover for you at the player office. Just go, little tacker.
Let's go, little tacker.
Go on then.
Flutterpage shows a smile, but a flicker of doubt quickly clouds her expression.
This time, I won't disappoint her. I brought her a real game. No need to climb the tower and hide away anymore. This is real.
Oh, hey, Autumn, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Wait, hang on. Accept? I can do that? What the heck? I'm so confused. How does... I'm so confused. Hi, Autumn. Welcome, everybody. How are you all doing? He doesn't notice. Yeah, my restream doesn't, my restream, hey. It was a weird misclick. Okay, I wasn't sure what this Twitch thing is, I'll be honest with you. I don't know how Twitch works most of the time. Damn, man. Welcome. Yeah, we're pretty far in. We're like, what, chapter 15 at this point, I think? 16, something like that? Hello, Mikopris. Hello, Just Standing. Yeah, we're in it. We're in it. Welcome, Seraphim, as well. Damn. Hi, guys. Alright, let's go. She raises her hand and waves to Tooth Fairy and Brimley, a determined look on her face. Yay, we in it.
See you later.
See you later. With that, Flutterpage turns and runs off. Flutterpage Shiasoki, she's adorable, man. Hey, this is the same scene from the first Uluru. At the fifth preparation area, the floor ritual competitors are warming up.
Look at this place.
He just finished 1.4 ZZ. He is ahead of me in ZZ at this point. Thanks to the comfy place YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is more like what's the word? Familiar to me. Look at this place. You could find a better venue at any school in the city. These games are really something.
They built it in a matter of days. We can't ask for much.
Willow says in the wilderness that her species reproduces asexually and then they will die. Damn. That's crazy. Oh, so it's like their last thing is to make another one.
Oh my! It's an honor.
Which makes sense, because if they didn't do that, then you just have an explosion of the population, right? The competitor hurriedly wipes her face before extending one to Caroline.
Take care warming up. You wouldn't want to get hurt just before the competition.
Okay, assuming we see the competition, I'm really thinking Willow loses, is my guess.
You're very kind.
Like, she'll do everything and then she'll still lose. Because I feel like that fits her arc a lot more than her winning. A staff member with a volunteer ID strides in from the doorway.
Floor ritual competitors, the event will start in 1 minute. Please confirm your numbers, as I will be calling you to enter the floor in numerical order.
Numerical order.
Competitor number 2401, please enter the floor. Competitors 2402 and 2403, please wait in the locker room.
Autumn Raid, yeah. Welcome in, Bismarck. Welcome in.
Good luck.
Good luck. The first competitor receives a few well wishes before waving goodbye as she makes her way to the competition floor. Now that the event has begun, Caroline stops warming up. She does.
What about Charlotte?
What about Charlotte? Oh, she's here. That'd be such a reverse thing to do.
Charlotte,
it's not even that it'd be a reverse thing to do, right? It's... Let's let them finish talking first. Okay, it's not so much that it'd be a reverse thing to do, as much as the whole point of Charlotte is that this entire time she has been competing. When she was competing to win, right? She was competing because she wanted to be the best, but she found that that didn't actually bring her happiness necessarily, right? So for her to lose here after everything, but realize that she still loved what she does and still enjoys it, I think that would really complete her arc more than her winning and kind of solidifying those, you know, previous ideas of, hey, I am the best, I need to be perfect, all of that, right? And then she says to take care of her daughter when she disappears. Oh no. Willow pauses in the middle of her stretch.
What do you want?
Yuri, yeah.
What do I want? Have you forgotten about the challenge? What's your number?
She's asking her number, damn. She's forward, isn't she?
I don't think that's any of your concern. Or are you trying to win over the organizers with a little goody two-shoes act? be ever so helpful.
God, yapping at
Competitor
beam.
turned
Yeah, actually
volunteer,
though.
Miss Bartley.
Oh, I didn't know you could be so sarcastic.
You better get used to it.
Really? You mean we'll chat again in the future?
They're just flirting, man. Blue Pock style, yeah. Willow turns her head away from her.
I'm not the Charlotte you used to know. Stop trying to bond with me.
Damn. Oh, here we are. Here we are. It's the scene from the cutscene. From the trailer, I mean. Caroline walks towards her.
But you are the Charlotte I used to know. You're still that black swan I've always chased after. When I saw your performance, the grace, the beauty of it, it inspired me to become a floor ritualist. But you just disappeared after you became champion. Well, as long as you're back.
Uh-oh.
Not so funny.
Caroline looks at Willow with a quiet composure, her lips forming a slight smile. Aggressively flirting in public, actually, though. Caroline heads back to the preparation area. What are we gonna do in the locker room, Willow?
Player number 2406, Caroline Bartley. Please enter the floor.
That's a big kettlebell, what the hell? Like, that thing has to be like 2 feet tall, what the fuck? The sound of the volunteer's voice filters in the room, muffled and distorted by the walls. Willow stamps her slightly stiff right leg.
Time for me to head in too. Excuse me.
Excuse me. She finds her way to the spectator seat, settling into a corner. Caroline gracefully strides onto the floor, pausing to give a gentle bow to the judges. Then she brushes her hand across the didgeridoo and positions herself in the center, ready to begin.
Player number 2406, Caroline Bartley, whenever you're ready.
24601, okay. Whenever you're ready. Caroline starts to dance. Receiving her channeled energy, the didgeridoo produces a rich, resonant sound. What's the difference between the name Charlotte and Willow? Is Willow supposed to be her past, or it's just a name? I think it's just a nickname that she took up. Because when I look it up, Willow seems to... The Willow tree, specifically, seems to symbolize both grief and rebirth. Which I feel like is like a major thing of her arc. So I think she just chose to adopt that name. It fits, I guess. No matter what comes after, these unprecedented qualifiers have already left a lasting impression on everyone. Wing key archery confirmed. Peter Thomas. Okay, these are just 103. Found 12 days after having gone lost in direction. Severe screaming reaction to wing keys. Oh no. Verified the same individual. What? Well, I never joined my alias. I think I no, the fog. It's always the fog, man. Lore ritual. Willow, London, registered under an alias. Initially true to Caroline Bartley's entry. Wow, this Anna Baldwin just wasn't having it, huh? All arcanes choose their social name. Tooth Fairy's baptism name isn't Tooth Fairy. That's true, yeah. It's, Campbell. I don't know what is Tooth Fairy's first name? Did we ever learn that? I don't remember. I know she's a Campbell. I don't know what her first name is. Look it up by the hand of your former self. And a lot of the time, the name has something to do with this whole idea of rebirth or becoming a new person. Some of them don't, though. Flashback? Oh, this is a big flashback. Tooth Fairy asks if she chose her name like her, or that's what they called her.
That will settle
Yeah, and I don't think she ever actually...
and soon grow to be your closest friend. Its roots will stretch all the way from Australia to the soles of your feet, and together you will make the music to your floor ritual. Now, my dear,
Actually looks like a witch, goddamn.
listen closely. Listen to what it has to say. Listen.
Acts like one too.
Hold it. Feel it. Let it know who you are. It isn't just a piece of wood, but a mouthpiece passed down through the ages. It allows us to understand what our god hears during the ritual.
It doesn't look all that special to me.
Bro, that thing has a face. What do you mean?
Silly girl. If you want it to speak, you must greet it with your arcane skill first. It's the only language it'll understand.
All right.
All right.
It's responding. Ugh, that sounds awful.
Awful.
That's because you greeted it awfully.
He's an Arcanist coach for Arcanist Sports, yeah. Willow openly said Floor Ritual was born from old witch traditions. They just changed the shape of this. Wait, did she? Oh shit, I think I might have missed that then.
I greeted it awfully? You mean the fluctuation of my arcane skill wasn't stable enough?
Yes. Speak to it politely, and it'll respond with politeness.
Day 7.
Miss Raven, that hurts.
The path of pilgrimage is full of thorns. It offers no shortcuts. You must make your way inch by inch. Otherwise, you'll never reach the Sanctuary of Glory, the place where all the lights gather. And you'll die a nobody.
Damn, that's a hell of a thing to tell a kid.
So, will I be freed from pain if I keep training?
Shush. Press your head against your shin, just as the divine sun did.
What does that even mean, man?
Okay.
Closer! I want that head tight against your shin. The tighter, the better.
Yes, miss.
In special time, witches are no longer chased. Oh, right. There was that whole thing. That's right.
Confusion.
Shit.
Sadness. I can see it all over you.
My classmates were making fun of me. They said I was using the training to avoid my duties.
Duties?
They said I never do anything with them. I've skipped classes, sports days, and the summer outing. They said that all I do is train to be a clown in a show.
Damn.
Miss Raven? Can I take a break? Just for today? I want to spend time with my classmates.
They literally just called you useless and you want to hang out with them.
No. You made a promise, remember?
Yes. I promised to focus on my training and never slack, no matter what. If I want to be a champion, I need to be able to beat every other floor ritualist in the world. Every tear, every drop of sweat will pave my path to the podium.
Podium.
So, you do remember it. Every word. Our God can only hear the most faithful prayers. Yes, only the most faithful. You must offer everything you have to him. Your heart, your flesh, from here to here.
She traces a path from Charlotte's head to her toes with her finger.
If you can't do that, you'll be surpassed and never win the attention of our God.
She sure likes to yap, yeah.
If that happens, you'll be completely forgotten, like you never existed. Is that what you want?
No.
No.
Then what are you waiting for? Begin.
God. I am very curious about the position of divinities in this world. So I still think they're in a bit of a, like, ambiguous state.
Why? This element will score me points.
Yes, but not enough.
Not enough? Then they should revise their scoring system.
By not enough, I mean it's imperfect. Unfaithful. Our God won't hear you. Are you unwilling to try a better element, or simply unable to?
Oh, please. I can do any element without even trying.
Damn.
Then show it to our God.
I've got it. Stop nagging me.
I suppose I got carried away. This applause isn't for me. But it should be.
It should be. Willow rubs her brow, with a heavy expression on her face as she peers at Caroline. She's being showered with applause.
What distracted me? Must have been that graceful element that Caroline finished perfectly. She had it down to the smallest detail. In that way, we were like sticklers for detail. That's why.
She squints as her eyes continue to follow Caroline.
Thank you everyone.
I'm feeling so restless.
And she still treasures the teachings of the old coach, yeah. I mean, she's pretty much the one who gave her everything, right?
Player number 2407,
Where she
Anna
is.
Smith, please enter the field.
Anna Smith. The ritualist named Anna makes her way to the floor and gets into position.
What did you think, Charlotte?
Mediocre. Caroline pats Willow's shoulder from behind.
Well, you certainly haven't skimped on your training these past years.
Jesus, just give her a compliment.
That's it?
There is a garden. There is a full garden with her seeds. That's true, right?
You're
She has the
better than
whole.
when you were
She
9.
treasured everything, man.
I'll give you that.
But
Caroline steps forward toward the railing of the spectator area.
are you sure you saw my performance clearly? The smog's rather heavy.
Side by side, Willow and Caroline peer through the dense smog. As they watch Anna perform her routine. Meanwhile, on the opposite side,
Flutter page.
Miss Tooth Fairy, Mr. Brimley, good timing.
oh, it's getting foggier. And
Just in time, eh? Well, we wouldn't want to miss Ms. Willow's performance now, would we?
would we?
The lady doing her routine right now is called Anna. It should be Miss Willow next, but I can hardly see a thing.
True. The smog's too heavy.
It's too heavy.
Hopefully, it'll clear before Miss Willow comes out.
Suddenly, the didgeridoo song comes to a grinding halt. Oh, what happened?
What's wrong?
She still likes to follow her show. She just hates herself. Yeah. Yep. Anna stops mid-routine and gestures towards the judges. Her mouth is moving. An unease spreads among the crowd.
Why she stop?
Why she stop?
I think she's requesting a timeout.
A timeout? Is she hurt?
No, man, do you not see the fog in front of your eyes? As Anna walks away from the floor, the crowd buzzes with speculation. After some time, the speakers crackle to life with an announcement. Silence, please.
An announcement from the floor ritual judges. Due to force majeure,
Yep.
player number 2407, Anna Smith, requested suspension. After discussion, the judges have decided to Suspend the game.
God damn, man. Can we do something about this fog?
Suspended? What about Miss Willow? Will she not get to compete?
A number of spectators start to leave while others stay put.
Suspended? We gave everything to hold these games. How could she just back out like this?
I heard that a winged key archery player got injured. Maybe that's why.
What, so we're supposed to just leave? The games have hardly begun.
Miss Toothfairy, what should we do? Miss Willow is next. It'll be such a shame if she can't play.
The fairy looks into the murky yellow smog and sighs. We continue. What happened to the pages, man? Just make the wind blow it all away. Oh, we're already at 19. Holy fuck. Really? That's crazy. Dance until the sky clears up. Dancing in the smog.
Did you hear that? The games have been suspended.
Games have been suspended.
Yes.
Caroline walks back to Willow's side.
I suppose we should head home and await further notice.
Yes, head home
Maybe
together.
the games will continue once the smog clears.
Though workers appear to be clearing up something from the floor.
What?
Boss time.
Go
Oh,
home
actually,
and
though.
spit in the faces of everyone who worked so hard to make this happen.
Oh, now she wants to say. Was red waving. More and more spectators get to the feet as they prepare to leave.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No.
I won't wait any longer.
Oh, she's doing it. Willow turns and strides directly towards the judge's tent.
Charlotte.
Realizing Willow's intent, a sudden impulse takes hold of her as she spins to face the stands.
Damn this bloody smog.
Charlotte O'Higgin. A few spectators reach for the railings as they get ready to leave.
Wait, everyone! The games aren't over yet.
But the competitors aren't even competing. What's the point of staying?
Oh, why don't I go and dance on the floor instead?
Oh god. Please no.
Everyone, please return to your seats. Player number 2408, Willow.
What?
Willow's dark silhouette now stands firm at the center of the floor. And just as she did all those years ago, she touches the didgeridoo at the front of the arena.
I've lived in seclusion for 10 years. Trained alone with nothing but the pain in my leg and my own arrogance.
The sounds of people's hopes for Uluru slowly flow steadily into her ears.
Therefore, on this day, on this floor, I will perform without care for what anyone thinks.
Willow strikes her beginning pose, a black swan in the smog, and the didgeridoo starts to play. Didgeridoo.
Palest yellow turns to gold.
We get an actual animation for it? That's crazy.
The sun births shadows. The moon shines bright. Luch, reborn
Luch,
from
sun
dark's
god.
embrace, I walk your path in sacred space. Life's end is death, but bones to life ascend. Luch, before me, from underworld I wend. Luch, gaze on me, I rise from shadows dark. Luch, heed me, your power impart, as you are me and I your counterpart.
Oh. There's a claw.
The smoke is clearing.
Blue. Oh, she's invoking the sun god. Blue. So maybe that's why.
There's something there. There in the smoke.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and assume that this here will do. Oh, it's the wolf boss from Genshin.
Program activated.
Alright.
Miss Tooth Fairy, it's the Black Fog. It's here. But it looks like it's in pain, like an earthworm squirming and writhing before it
Black
dies.
fog, more like black dog.
It certainly had a violent reaction to Miss
Oh,
Willow.
because it doesn't like sunlight. She's
Could it
invoking
be
the sun.
that her ritual holds some power that suppresses the black fog?
I told you that Miss Willow was the best witch of them all.
This is no time for chit-chat. We
The
need to
dog
stop the
going.
damn thing.
The dog is having a rough time, it seems.
Otherwise, it'll destroy this place, just like it did the hospital. Arthur, get the crowd out of here.
Aggregated filth. What's this pollution shit up and down? Consuming sunlight's here, rushing pace, foam and smoke. Alright.
Perfectly understood.
But have you met Anjo and Lucy though?
Please, allow me.
I'm assuming this is more than just one phase, even if it doesn't show.
Aim and shoot.
Stay back, I say. I look forward to punishing you.
Actually, that's literally the dog from Genshin. Yeah, it's a stone dog, right? I'm not liking all these poison stacks, I'm not gonna lie. Let's do that. These. What do we have? 2? Oh, I should have used. Ah, shit! I should have used a channel. I didn't know she was already that low on him. Yeah. Oh well.
I look forward to punishing you.
You get his real name before you start fighting. You mean in the screen I'm gonna show. I'll take a look after the fight. Unless you mean Lou is his name, which seems odd. Double heal.
Perfectly understood.
Oh, I guess we sent him.
Regaining control of our body.
A traditional treatment.
Do you have a little faith in me, Master? There, dark embrace. It's scattering. Have we won?
Don't ask that. That means we haven't won. Oh, I'll do another head.
Not yet. It's generating a new body.
Are those 2 heads? Or
What is
2
the second
bodies?
phase music? Holy shit.
Oh, it's trying to copy my bow, ain't it?
No, I don't think that's it.
I don't think so, little tagger. They're just heads of coal.
Don't give up, Willow!
Why are there still civilians here?
They want to help.
Come on, everyone. Let's dance with Willow. Follow her lead.
Flowers bear fruit, and beasts give offspring's way.
With eyes of fire pierce through the cloudy maze. With eyes of fire pierce through the cloudy maze.
Oh, isn't that convenient? Probably this one. I don't think I need to use this just yet.
Shall I, Master? Listen.
The light that illuminates all.
Oh, Tooth Fairy's thing doesn't work that well for this, does it? Because her confusion debuff wears off before the next turn, but their thing goes off the next turn. Right? need to heal. Holy. That's a lot of health we lost. Holy.
Two on him. I am the waves in the ocean and the stars in the sky.
Sweetness comes after the pain. A traditional treatment. Aim and shoot.
That's gonna get actually short. Doesn't matter. Dead as fuck, bro.
Memory.
The didgeridoo sounds a long, hollow note as Willow leads the crowd into an almost trance-like state. Following Willow's lead, the crowd chants the prayer over and over, fueled by a zeal for the sport and a longing for the sun. I don't want to be that guy, but Willow should be qualified due to the massive fucking dog that's interfering in the competition. Actually, though, I mean, it's not even her turn, right? She took the place of that last person. In the wake of the mass ritual, the black fog dissolves into nothing. With its body almost entirely disintegrated, the black fog is reduced to a core of thin, smoky soot as it scrambles frantically to avoid the sunlight.
All right, you filthy little thing. It's
now he does
you learned
something?
her lesson.
Oh, he fixed it? Good. This fog activates his London air pollution auto-detecting purifier Mark III, and after a few puffs of black smoke, it roars to life.
You are under arrest for the pollution of the sky, as well as 15 crimes in violation of the Public Health Act. Take a good look around, because before long, you'll be rotting behind
This
bars.
guy is just... He's a little much, isn't he? Mr. Fogg aims the purifier at the panic black fog and sucks in every last bit of the remaining coal left. Aww. Oh no, you got like cancer in your lungs, look at that. Purifier's glass dome fills with black dust in an instant before it coalesces into a number of small black orbs. Mr. Fogg Redemption. He didn't do anything, man. He just sucked it up, that's all. Willow did all the work. Little orbs peer out of the glass dome with a curious and confused expression.
It may be broken, but it's still an air purifier.
Yay! The Didgeridoo's melody slowly dies down. Willow stands in the center of the field, panting and drenched in sweat.
That's all from me. Thank you for watching.
She gives a deep bow. Spectators return to their senses, and the long-absent winter sun shines down on them once more. No longer is the world shrouded in shades of steel gray and ashen yellow. Bless Mr. Fogg for his sucking skills. You know what? That's one way to put it. Hey, let her have it, man. Let him have it, yeah. They stare in amazement at each other, a few reaching their hands into the sunlight, feeling its warm caress. Dude just rolled in like he actually did something. That's crazy. Applause breaks out from a corner of the crowd. It soon builds into a raucous cheer. One spectator spontaneously steps forward and embraces Willow. The crowd swells as more and more people step forward to embrace her in the simplest and most pure expression of joy. To infuse life with vitality, to eliminate all boundaries, to unite people, that is the true meaning of the Uluru Games. Yay! Woohoo! Unable to squeeze her way through, Flutterpage leaps over the crowd, waving to Willow as she hangs in the air. Meanwhile, Caroline remains in the stands, elegantly applauding. Willow gives the two of them a subtle nod. Yeah. Check something real quick. A mutated Cyorath. Cyorath. So these are mostly generally based on, right? On like the Cyorath is a ghostly spirit in Welsh mythology, a disembodied moaning voice that sounds before a person's death. Legends associate the Cyorath. Where'd it go? With around the river Tweewee in eastern Dyfed. I don't know how to say these words. It's said to be doleful and disagreeable, like the Grimms, blah blah blah. Muscle tinge. Interesting. So it's like an evil spirit. Not as base as Evgeny, but he's still cool. Yeah. I mean, Evgeny had a lot. I just had a lot to deal with, right? Like, compared to that, I think Mr. Fogg had it a little bit easier. London, sunny. It's never sunny in London. And so they set off on a new adventure. One week later. Knock, knock.
Come in.
Come in. A figure in brown enters the Foundation office. By the window, Madame Z turns to face her.
Madame Z, here's the report from my mission.
Toothfairy sets a thick report down at the corner of the desk. Madame Z's desk is cluttered with papers.
It seems you've been busy too.
Madame Z winces a little as she takes a sip from her mug. The strength of her tea seems to correspond with her increasing workload. As the stack of documents grows, the more bitter it becomes.
Even though we've confirmed connection between societal turbulence and the storm, there is no time to catch a breath. Once chaos breaks, it will be the end of another era. But we can't resist the inevitable. All we can do is maintain order, to postpone it as long as possible.
Madame Z heaves a soft sigh as the steam from her mug swirls unnaturally.
So, any findings in London?
Toothfairy opens her hand flat. There's a speck of coal dust and a baby tooth resting in it.
A Walpurgis's tooth from the Black Fog, and the last baby tooth of a child. Very rare, even for my collection.
Madame Z pushes her glasses up and holds her breath as she inches forward.
Right. Well, that's
She's
good to
not
know.
interested at all, my god. After a few Jesus Christ. After a few moments of examination, she straightens her posture.
I heard the
That's
London
true.
branch is still trying to replicate the ritual that was carried out at the exhibition games. What was that?
It was a coincidence, actually.
Toothfairy peers out the window, watching the soft white clouds gather on the horizon. Perhaps London, too, is enjoying such beautiful weather.
After analyzing the live sample provided by Mr. Fogg, the London branch concluded that the Walpurgis is a mutant of the Kahare, a critter species that's been extinct for centuries.
Oh, so Walpurgis is what they're calling this specific one.
Miss Willow lent one of her heirlooms to the London branch after the games, a book that details an ancient ritual meant to worship the god of the sun. This is the ritual she performed on the floor. But when Miss Willow performed the ritual again in front of the Walpurgis, nothing happened. My guess is that, since the Kaharath disappeared, the ritual fell out of use and became fragmented over the years. Her version of it is probably incomplete. The conditions must have happened to align at that moment to allow the ritual to work. It could have been any combination of things. Miss Willow's dancing, the music from the didgeridoo, the fire from the torch, the magnetic fields around the stadium.
Yeah, because the sanest and freakiest at the same time. Yeah, she's normal for the most part, but then she has like that one freak moment where she pulls out a tooth and starts yapping.
Or perhaps it was all of them. The ritual also happened to have the power to capture the Walpurgis, which put an end to the heavy smog in London. It makes sense, really, that a ritual used to worship the god of the sun would capture a monster that covers the sky and plunges everyone into darkness. In conclusion, the ritual's success was a near unrepeatable coincidence.
An endangered critter and a long-forgotten ritual. I guess that's why humans are always sifting through their past. There's always wisdom to be found in history.
Madame Z takes a small sip of the tea in her mug.
It's gone bitter.
Do you think she bought that mug for herself?
I should have finished it
Or if, like,
earlier.
her friends got it for her as a joke? She sets the mug aside and sits down at her desk.
By the way, I've approved your vacation request. No one should disturb you this time.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Tooth Fairy sets another piece of milk candy on the desk and walks out.
Milk candy. Makes me miss the rabbit candy back home. Well, at least it goes with the tea.
Madame Z unwraps the candy and pops it into her mouth.
Miss Willow, I got it!
But a page's voice arrives before she does. What if Constantine gives that to her? What? In one point, returns from vacation, but it could be another vacation is between 1938 and 1938. Well, So 1938, assuming this is 1938, which we have no reason not to doubt, would be what, the fourth storm-ish, right? So yeah, it's been about 4 years. So she's definitely had vacations in between. Oy. But her page's voice arrives before she does. And yeah, if Constantine gave her candy, I think she'd just toss it out. Willow raises her eyes from her packing list as she hears bright little footsteps heading closer.
Look, the Foundation's recognized our games. Here's your invitation and our ticket.
Oh, that's why. Okay, yeah, so that's why Badia has a recording of it.
I suppose your flying does come in handy after all.
Willow shuts her suitcase and takes the folder from Flutterpage.
Are you done packing?
Unpacking. Flutterpage looks around Willow's room, making note of what's moved and what hasn't.
Ain't you taking this medal with you?
Willow games. Flutterpage points to the medal recently placed in the cabinet, the first Willow has earned in almost a decade.
No. This is proof enough.
Willow pats the folder holding the invitation and 2 tickets.
But that medal's for the winner of the qualifiers.
Oh, please. They're just qualifiers.
Willow scoffs. Ding dong.
Who's that, I wonder?
Is it Caroline?
Wow.
Yep.
What happened to the garden? It's beautiful.
Ms. Willow's put a lot of care into it ever since she won first place in the qualifiers.
Oh, so she actually won. Damn.
Ah, Charlotte.
I was wrong.
Ever predictable.
Caroline and Brimley look around the garden, enjoying the rare sight of foliage flourishing in winter.
What are you doing here?
We want to invite you to join us. Let's go to Australia together.
With Caroline too?
For your information, Charlotte, the top 3 athletes all qualify for the finals. And besides, I might have beaten you if you weren't so lucky as to capture that Valpurgis.
The 1930s, the 5th storm takes us 1912 for a year, and after the beginning of the prologue after the system. Oh, was it that? Oh, shit. Yeah, so, okay, it's a lot sooner than I thought it was then.
By the way, the ship we're taking is owned by the Bartley family.
What?
What?
So, Ms. Bartley said she'd arrange a presidential suite for us.
Yeah.
A presidential suite? Like, for presidents?
Flutterpage's head sticks out from behind Willow.
It seems we'll be spending quite some time together in the coming weeks.
Uh-oh.
But which one of us is a president? It's Caroline, ain't it? It must be.
She's so dumb.
Would you shut your mouth?
You can't scare me anymore.
Dusk paints the world gold, and from a distant riverbank a freighter sounds its horn. Today the skies of London are clear. Oops. Damn, that's the end. Okay, I really like this story. This was such a good story. Also, and Willow, oh my god. Willow was such a good character. On the Lure Line qualifiers, 32 athletes from Britain competing in 18 different events departed for Australia aboard an Imperial Airways flight this morning. The weather was exceptionally clear with fresh air and no visible smog. Imperial Airways personnel commented that it was an exceedingly rare occurrence and the omen. Reports suggest that rare clear skies may be related to the fog monster incident. During qualifiers, many claim that Willow's floor ritual between banished both the fog and the Phantom Beast, while skeptics argue that the witch staged the entire event using a sinister spectacle to manipulate public sentiment. Others have even claimed to hold insider knowledge and getting part of the Central conspiracy. Of course, there's conspiracy theorists. That's crazy. Whatever the truth of the matter, the Lure qualifiers about tangible donuts in London, hospitalization dropped by 60%, and this is the searchers past. And everyone lives happily ever after. Hello. It's nice to see Willow getting back with her friend. Yeah, they're just friends, trust. They're only friends. Taking a cruise together. Okay. Damn, I like this event. This was actually quite good. Okay, okay. Do we do Reveries, or do I do Limbo right now? I can use the restroom though, so give me like 2 minutes.
The puppy expressed his lasting loneliness. He may require some adequate physical reassurance. Chair and dog stream, yeah, actually. It's probably the most entertaining part of the stream. Not gonna lie. As long as there is people unhappy, there is a show, of course, yeah. Like, we already knew they didn't trust Arcanus. Why would that change now, right? Can I turn this off? Yeah, it's fine. Nice. Got some nice backlighting there. Actually, no, I don't want how it looks. I mean, they haven't seen each other in a long time, and if I had the chance, I would go with a friend on a cruise. That's true, yeah. Good boy. Story about a lure game, story about self-loathing and depression. Yeah, yeah. I still think she should have lost, honestly. I feel like that would have been a lot more thematically, fitting. Oh, we get these now for part of our thing? Huh. I'm assuming it's not nearly enough to be able to just Euphoria. Wait, I need to do Euphoria something still, actually. Hang on. I was planning on doing Lilia.
Don't be in and out.
How do I do it? Is
You're
it here?
bugging.
It's not this, right? No. They have 1 year left until World War II and the storm is coming, so I don't know if it'll be happy. It probably won't be, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like in the original timeline, bad shit happened. Oh, it's right here. Oh, I have to be level 30? Come on, man. Okay. I don't even know what hers does. Every 5 level ups. So I use this. Oh, so it's like Arknight's what do you call it? Module system. They're both Arcanus, they'd survive. Maybe, yeah.
Oh, so you can only do it once with the free materials they give, huh? Awaken. Oh wait, I have to pick one? Wait, what do I do? I'm assuming these align with whatever this shit is. So which one do I want? This one I'm assuming, right? Is Giga follow-up? I mean, yeah, most of my teams are follow-up anyways. I have no idea which one to pick, or how this even works, if I'm being honest. Oh, I see. This is what they mean by two. Kamchatka hunt. So I'm assuming it's this one, right? Bros like a victory song? There's a forced order. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. You do them all. Okay, I see. You don't pick the order of bonuses in the euphoria. I see. And then I have to use materials. I see. Okay. Oh wait, leveling it up doesn't take that much though, does it? I don't know how easy these things are to get, but that's quite a lot. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. Oh my god. I feel like this is gonna be such a pain in the ass. How many of these did they give? Oh, they gave us 7? Holy shit. Okay, I think I understand now. Alright, we're just gonna get her all the way there because honestly I probably use her the most. Oh wow, okay, so it really just takes up everything. That's crazy. And I'm assuming you can only have one or the other, right? You can't have both. Even if you level both. Alright. Alright. I see. Okay. Well, let's use her a bit and see how she goes. Oh, I forgot she got one as well.
It reminds me of something bad.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm probably gonna do Shemaine next, honestly. I kind of want to see how he plays. I want him to be good, damn it. Let's do some Limbo. I want to get that out of the way because it's been a couple days. We'll run Lilia. Oh, please be Star Weakness. Plants. Not quite what I wanted.
My duty lies with you.
To the right.
The moment
These books? Regaining control of our bodies.
we walk in long nights.
I really wish I had a Villa for this team, honestly. Just so I could get the extra Moxie for Mercurio.
Careful with the pages.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. Okay, wait, what triggers her to buff her things? Because she doesn't have.
The moment
To the left, the right.
we walk in long nights.
This'll help. Shine.
Oh, that's right, we don't have. I keep thinking when they die we get the Lucy trigger, but Lucy isn't on this team. Just keep buffing, I guess.
Silence.
Or this one.
The moment of utterance. We walk in long nights.
To read.
Benefit from reading.
To the left.
This.
This book or this to the right.
By the way, the 5-star characters are less expensive to build area for, yeah? Oh, really? Shit, okay. I thought it was the same. You have to use, yeah. I just want to see if one had star or not. Because if this one doesn't, then I'll just use star for the first one, maybe. Nope, it's beast for this one. Alright. Alright, so team 1 will be the star team then. Even if it's not super convenient. What's the word? I don't know what this team was, to be honest with you.
No wingman is needed.
TF? Where's TF, man? Am I stupid? Where is she? Oh, she's already in the team. Wow, I am stupid. 37.
And now, I belong to this set.
That's probably better, right?
Which of these darlings shall we attend
What do you
to
find for
first?
reforming materials that helps you? Where do you put in a fire team? I have neither of those teams, I'll be honest with you. I have a follow-up team and a Marcus team. Wait, I don't think TF works with this team, I'll be honest. Right, because I don't think her confusion debuff carries over to when she put one out.
Right wing.
Yeah, that's what we like to see. Still here? Yup, still here. I'm planning to go till 9-ish. It's 8:30 right now. Because I know Silo's gonna start streaming around 9. So I'm probably just gonna send you all there when that happens.
Wanna watch the
How do you like the story? I love the story. This story was fantastic, man. It was so good. I really liked Willow's character. It was a very relatable thing that she was going through, even if it was probably a bit more extreme on her end. I had heard, I don't remember who it was, but someone mentioned that they felt that the end of the event was kind of a Deus Ex, which I can kind of understand, but also I think it's fitting. I think it works, even if it's maybe a little bit of plot convenience. So I don't think that's all too bad. But overall, I really like the story. Which is weird, right? Because I know people mentioned that this was kind of like Ryoshiki's story, but I actually didn't like Ryoshiki's story as much. Just because of how naive everyone felt there. But here, these people, even if they were being hopeful, it still felt like reasonable. Like they weren't being as careless with it, you know what I mean?
This one.
We walk in long nights.
I have almost all the characters, and it really helps that I have a lot of... Yeah. Me, I am limited on stuff. I don't pull very often. I'm planning to pull Flutter, but after that I'm probably going to save until I get until 2.5. Unless I get really lucky on Flutter.
Like cupping the moon in the palm of my hand. To the right. Useful? I am the waves in the
I think the whole point of the event is actually about... Yes. It's almost certainly just an entirely a Willow thing. With the Uluru just being kind of the background, like, set piece for it. Like, I fully believe this was just about Willow and her struggle, which is interesting because I wonder what they're going to do for her character story in that case. Oops. Okay. I'd give the story a 9 out of 10 because I'm like, yeah. Like, she is a very relatable character. I really like how they took that one. Still think she should have lost the fight at the end, but you know what? We'll take it. It's fine.
Step into the
I should be using Star for the other team because this is all plant shit. Alright, that's fine. Channel. This one. One of these is Ailey, right? It's one target.
Fine.
Please, allow me.
Don't blink. Oh. Red 38 is about to...
Red 38 is about to return. Alright, let's grab these boards. Very nice. I get a 7 just for the lack of animations. Did they hit? I mean, the one... Oh, lack of, like, animate... Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. I thought you meant, like, in-game, because there was the dance scene.
together a quick thing here. For you, let's give you 37. That's probably fine. Then, I don't know who we put in the 4th for here, fucking Marcus or something. Or Ezra, rather. Yeah, what the hell, why not Ezra?
Preparation completed.
I don't even know who you would use for this team, honestly, for the 4th.
Which one has?
Fine. Wanna watch the aerial stunts?
A little surprise.
When she told you herself the world is perfectly right, you about that. Yeah, just like the constant, like, self-doubt.
A little trick.
Like, yeah, you're nothing. You don't matter. It doesn't matter what you do. Sort of thing. And maybe, yeah, that's what I figured you were talking about. Which is surprising. I feel like this was a very good chapter. I don't know why people weren't as enthusiastic about it.
Given that... Oh, there's a bubble. Uh-huh. Oh, there's a bubble. Huh.
Yeah. Bro, where am I loaded?
Fine. Wanna watch the aerial stunts?
Actually, no, wait. I don't think it matters, but...
Fine. Wanna watch the aerial stunts? A little trick.
A little trick. I'm prefer 10, not 10 because I have a personal bone to pick with the make the gameplay easier if with new character. Yeah, I mean, they do that a lot, don't they? But I mean, this one was very specifically heavily Willow encouraging, right? Just because of the automatic poison stacks and stuff. Beast. This one works for Beast, I think. Let's put NSA in here.
Пожалуйста, пропустите меня.
I don't know what you're saying.
Which of these darlings shall we attend to first?
To the left. Charging.
I actually give it a 9 because the animations are cute, but not great quality, but doable. Yeah,
Target.
I can see that.
Flee, mortals!
Reflect. Why?
Loading. Charging. Loading. Barrage.
Take that, I say!
Keep forgetting she always targets the lowest one. I really don't like how it does that. Alright, we can't we get to roll. Right, because then we do this, this.
Loading. Faraday's miracle.
Feel my dark embrace!
Didn't even matter.
Now, to preserve...
Willow calls us insane for wanting to get close to her, and I have to agree I'm insane. I mean, yeah, but there's always also that just idea of people are better off if you're not around, right? That the whole idea, again, of the self-loathing and doubt sort of deal. Like, you don't want people to be around you because you feel like you're bringing them down somehow.
Look at my back.
I might have to actually bring a plant team towards the end, but we'll go with Willow as far as we can.
Leave it to me.
Is that a firefly?
Wanna watch the fine?
Fairy.
In a second.
A gift in return for your tooth.
Don't blink. A little trick.
Fun fact, I learned about A Knight and Oliver, both of their handles, and they stuck in my head.
It won't last.
Yeah. I mean, I think we get a lot of, not a lot, but we do get a good bit of context for Oliver, even just through seeing how his father acts.
Wanna watch the
It's
aerial
really interesting.
stunts?
Given that...
Please cease resistance.
I know exactly what we're saying. I've been self-isolating. Jesus Christ. I've been self-isolating for a while now. I can do it. Yeah, it's rough, man. It can get really rough sometimes.
And if I...
debuff?
Leave it to me. Learn. It could be fun. Please, take good care of yourself.
Really, is Euphoria making a difference? I honestly can't tell. I'm assuming it's stronger, like the numbers seem bigger, but I haven't used her all that much, if I'm being honest. Like prior to the Euphoria, so I don't really have a frame of reference. I just know it's good. Because from what I understand, it converts her crit bait, right, into crit damage, which is already kind of big. It's just not something I can quantify by just like watching her hit shit.
A little trick.
Oh, there's a bubble. Power from the soil.
It is.
The field work went smooth.
Yeah.
I look forward to our next
It was doing
cooperation.
almost anything. Yeah, almost anything just to keep people away, right? Like making up excuses, telling them to like pushing people away specifically. He was almost doing nothing, doing almost anything. What do you mean by nothing? Like she was just kind of barring herself in, doing literally nothing. So I mean, she was still trying to do her own things. It's just, I feel like it was more out of desperation than anything.
To the left. Perfectly charging.
Let's kill this one.
To the right. Loading. To the left. Charging. Loading. Listen. Keep calm.
The light that illuminates all.
Stay back, I say.
Target confirmed.
Flee, mortals!
Let's refresh this.
Charging. Loading.
Reload, and then I just open buff again.
Aim and shoot.
I was talking about Lily before. Oh. Yeah. I didn't use her that much, but her damage always felt a little lackluster. So seeing her hit in like a good chunk of number now is quite nice. I just didn't have too much of a frame of reference prior. Is all. Channel? No, we don't use channel.
Charging. Loading.
Wait, that'd be 654. Right. Oh, fine.
By cupping the moon.
Let's do this.
Charging. Loading.
To the left. I am the waves in the ocean and the stars in the sky.
Target confirmed.
Easy peasy.
Now, to preserve this memory in our dream.
Oh, I'm pretty close to leveling up, damn. On my team, her ult did 100k plus. What? What was your setup, man? What the heck? 100k plus? I don't hit that with my good teams. What the fuck? I'm a little disappointed that I have all the characters with Euphoria and I can't use the banner with them. Really? I feel like that's a good thing, right? Because then you don't have to use rolls and stuff, you know? Like, I need Druvis still, and I'm kind of iffy on pulling on her banner just because I want to save.
Leave it to me.
Hi. Wanna watch the aerial stunts?
I will help you.
Before Euphoria, I just use Willow for 37 follow-up.
Don't blink.
Really? That much of a difference? Oh shit. You can use it to get. Oh yeah, you could use it to get portrait. I don't think for any of the starter characters though, or the released 6 stars that they really benefit that much from Euphoria, or not Euphoria, from Portraits. Okay, I might need to go back to like an actual plant team for this one. They're kind of tanky. We'll see. I don't actually know what this debuff does, but we'll use it.
It could be even that power from the soil.
Choose about to fight Villa. I care more about playing all the characters, yeah. That's fair. It's a lot more satisfying to have more people in your roster than to just have more portrays, right? Okay, these things are tanky as hell. Why? It's a 12 turns, right? We can do it.
Haven't you eaten?
Haven't you eaten? Let's heal. Why does Ezreal always die so quickly? Is he just like squishier than everyone else for some reason?
Loaded.
Sweetness comes after the pain.
Don't blink.
Please, take good care of yourself.
He's actually gonna die here. Nope, he's fine.
Haven't
Okay.
you eaten?
Alright, let's heal up a bit, and then just Lilia on them. Or we could skip the heal and go for maximum damage. We'll try that.
Which one?
Maybe this kills, who knows?
A little surprise.
You can debuff it to increase your penetration. It is the mechanic. Oh, fuck, is that what it is? Man, I don't know mechanics. Alright, that's good information to have. Okay, yeah, she does quite a bit of damage. Holy shit. What the fuck? Or just poison it. I don't have a poison. I wish I had a poison team. Wait, why does she have ult again? Am I missing something about her Euphoria? Is that what gives her a second ult?
It won't last.
Wait, I don't know why she got another ult, but I'll take it.
Leave it to me.
This little fire
Could be found. Please cease resistance.
Swallow my exhaust.
It's so funny how we say haven't you eaten in morning as well. It's like mocking someone completely weaker than expected. Oh, is that what the implication is? I didn't really understand the context behind it. So she's just calling them weak. Damn. Yes, Lilia can ult chain. Wait, is that something from her Euphoria? I don't remember that. What's the trigger for it? Or what's the condition for it, rather?
Loaded. Fine. Given that it could be found.
Imagine reading. I browsed over the thing, man. Come on.
Don't blink.
I can't read. I'm almost illiterate. Okay, I killed it faster than I thought.
Red 38 is about to return.
Is this 5 or 6? Still just 5, wow. Alright, 6, we're gonna have to actually take a plant team then. We say like haven't you eaten or something when you're just trying to insult someone? Nice. Nice. This is fine.
May the floor pick their souls to the sea in you.
Let's see here. And then just shoot Henrik in the face.
Regaining control of our bodies. Please, allow me.
You get stacks from critting after a stack using ult, you get Moxie based on. Oh! Oh, that's nice. That's really cool. So potentially you can just keep it going then, huh? Let's heal a little bit here.
That's the direction.
Keep us nice and topped up. What are we at? 2? 1, 2. This will trigger, and I will do this.
Rivers are the scars.
This stage is a spoiler for Nemo. Did he played through this already, right? I mean, okay. I don't think he'd recognize Heinrich from like the fact that it's all like grayscale, not grayscale, but you know, it's not actually the sprite. And also it's got the mask on its face. Like it just looks like a generic suit man.
It's just you and me, Master.
So just focus on armor and the staff and the jackass. I've always brute forced this fight. I always brute force all the fights. I don't know the mechanics, man. Nemo already went through Limbo, didn't he? I don't think he noticed, honestly. Okay, we need to actually bring Plant Team for this now, because the last one was kind of tanky. This is probably okay, right? Probably replace you with Tooth Fairy though, for a bit more pen.
A procession as orderly as a row.
I wish I had Willow.
My duty lies with you.
Never mind, Nala exists. Exactly, Nala exists. Are you telling me Neo isn't smart? I'm saying that there's not a whole lot of context when the things are like this, and also yes, but like it's a bit harder to tell when it's humanoids, right?
The moment.
Right. Do you smoke?
I should use this actually.
Is that a fight?
The moment.
To the left. Which one? Or this
I was
one?
aiming for the big guy.
Till the torch
Right.
is lit.
I think I know that for this one you're supposed to kill little robots, but the big guy has annotate on him right now, which means I should be hitting the Malarcus. And look, we chunked a good bit. Though that laser does hurt.
Calm down.
Why does it hurt so much? Peel?
Is that a firefly or a tooth fairy?
Buff again, I
The
guess.
moment of silence.
Do you smoke? The right.
And I can
Sweetness
give him a
comes
big
after the
debuff
pain.
stack.
Until the torch is lit.
I can't beat it.
Okay, yeah, maybe I should aim for little dudes. Or just hit him with AoE actually. Let's do this. No, damn it, I misclicked. Fuck. Ah, it's fine. Okay. Alright. I meant to make a fusion one. This one.
The moment of utterance.
This
Like having the
one.
moon in the palm of
This
or
one.
this one.
Man, that's annoying.
To the left.
Until the torch is lit.
Or play Poison and completely ignore all logic and bring down all enemies at the same. Yeah. Poison seems so good. I just don't have Tuesday, man. I regret not pulling Tuesday. So much. Damn, I was really hoping that would kill. It did, nice. And we have ult up, very nice. Oh, buff.
The moment.
This
You
one.
can do this, Marcus.
Which one hurts? This
The moment of utterance.
You can do this. Do you smoke?
There we go.
a little surprise.
Until the torch is lit.
And now it's easier to understand. Time to turn the page.
Yeah, it's way easier if you actually follow the mechanics. Surprise. Damn, that's crazy.
To the right.
The moment
on
of
himself.
silence. Time for tongues to speak.
Or this one. Regaining control of our
We
bodies.
walk in long nights.
I don't know. I always have a hard time keeping Mercurius stacks
The
up.
scale of your soul
Even in this
has
team,
tilted.
which keeps using like the big
Balance needs to be
incantations. Goodbye. It's
Like
not
a
dead? Damn.
Metaphor?
I was not expecting to tank the 6 ult.
Victory secured. I should excuse myself.
You do that. Alright. What is the last boss for this? Oh. Didn't realize using Mercury. Okay. In that case... Beast? Well, you know what? I want to try No, Melania's kind of weak. I'm not going to bother. Who can I replace? Looking at this one, I guess.
Preparation completed.
May the flow take their
It might be hard for you in the rain without
souls
poison or
and
fire. Oh god. Okay. I mean, I can just. Can you borrow units in rain? Because I'll just borrow someone's Oh, so yeah. I'll borrow someone's thing.
Loading. Charging. Loading.
Keep calm.
Eliminate target.
Feel my stock and grace.
Aim and shoot.
Flee, mortal.
Boom. No. Damn, man.
Alright, so I basically just have to struggle through the thing. Alright, that's fine. She's hitting a lot. Alright, we're 2 there. Let's
leave it to me,
I guess. We'll heal a little bit so we don't die. Why is Ezra always so low, man? This kid. If I use this, she'll be at 1, then we can reset the buff next
that's
turn.
the direction. In a second.
I regret not pulling Jay, yeah. I would have pulled for Jay.
Look,
And Tuesday, honestly. I wanted both of them. Fine. They're on standard now, it's fine, we'll just get spooked. Nice. Does this stay stacked? No, it does. I don't see any indication that it does. Okay, it's the hand. Let's... Oh, but I want her to have more hits, so I don't want to be doing that. Alright, she is stunned right now. This one.
Perfectly understood.
This one. This one. Buff, I guess.
Please, allow me.
Target confirmed.
Flee, mortal!
Barrage.
Stay back, I say!
Ice flood.
Missile said I might not be able to get Flutter Patience. I lost 50-50 on Willow. Damn. Unfortunate. Flutter. I feel like Flutter is... She's follow-up, right? That sounds really good. There's what takes from his HP to create shields. Oh. Okay, is that his main thing, just shielding? I know he's like Eureka stuff. I don't know what else, though. I lost 36-55 on a Bait Venom for 6. Oh my god. Man, I lost 3 pulls on 3 attempts at 6. It was so annoying. 50 on Jay for Drew, 50 on paired to Ezra, and that was 0. So that's crazy, man. That's just some bad luck. Holy.
Learn best a bit. Shall I, Master? Do have a little faith in me, Master. Please, take good care of yourself.
Пусть le naufragé течет вместе с водой.
Let's see.
I, Robot, child of science.
Some drinks.
This was 0 hitting. Meanwhile, my free T6 was Isolde on the car. You know what? That's a great one to get for free. All right, I would have loved that pull. I got Lilia for mine, which, you know, looking back now that she's good again, isn't so bad. But also, I really wanted to get Isolde or Caconia.
Loading. Charging.
Perfectly understood.
Surely
Please,
this is enough,
allow
right?
me.
Aim and shoot.
Flee, mortal!
Faraday's miracle.
Easy peasy.
And now to return to my long-term mission. Rest.
Alright, I think that's good. I think we're good here. That was 6, right? Yeah, that was 6. Very nice. My only other burn is a P3 Ulu. Well, okay, but Ulu is a 5-star, right? So it's not as bad, because you're expected to get them at some point. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it for the night. I'm not sure when we're gonna do Willow. It's gonna be next week, for sure. Some point next week, for sure. Okay, before we go, Puppet Arena and Reveries, are these lore heavy? Can I do these on my own, or should these be streamed? Well, I mean, Puppet Arena, I assume, is not worth streaming. How about Reveries, though? Oh, let me clear out the stamina, actually. I don't want to do the boss fight right now.
Which of these darlings shall we attend to first?
It is not lore. Okay, so for both of them? Okay. Then in that case, I'm just gonna grind them on my own. Unless I feel like I'm slacking, then I'll just stream it for the heck of it. So I'm held accountable, you know? Puppet is an alt about it. Okay. It's not really lore heavy, just a fight, okay. Alright. I mean, if I am slacking, I just wind up doing it on stream anyways, but at least I don't have to feel like I don't have to include it into my considerations for scheduling and stuff. Because there's a lot of stuff I want to get done for March, and we're getting very close to March. So I'm trying to like speed out stuff for February. Hey Max, welcome in. We just finished everything. I'm so sorry, Max. We just finished Story, we just finished Limbo. But I will be sending y'all over to Silo after I finish this thing here. Because they should be starting stream. Actually, the stream started for them. Okay, I'm actually going to send you over right now, actually, because I'm just farming stuff anyways. Cool. Let's go ahead and do that. Thank you all for coming in. I'm not sure when we're going to have Willow. We'll do it at some point. I'll figure it out for next week.